PrepSpin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of PrepSpin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson Sims and Commode PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high-performing by U.S. News & World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Before cheering on the Cats at Reps, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. Return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality. Hello Garage.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, Lexington Christian Academy High School football team. With us is football coach Doug Charles and his quarterback Cutter Bowley. Welcome to the Scholastic Ball Report, guys.
Thank you, Gary.
Hello.
Glad to be here.
We recently took your team to Eastern Kentucky to help with the flood victims. Discuss the impact that had on your team, Coach.
Well, it proved to me, in a short notice that, our parents and our kids rallied around that endeavor. We saw a need, and our culture kicked in pretty short order, and it was really, really. They were very grateful for the efforts that we put in, and our guys were very. Families, we had over 80 people that volunteered to help make that happen, clean up all their stuff to help them get back on their feet. And, it was one of my happier days being at LCA. We've had a lot of highs over there, but seeing our culture alive and well and in action and making a difference and being the hand and feet of Christ was really a special day. And I think one I'll never forget.
Talk to us about your season so far this year, the competition in your district and your region competition.
Well, we have another daunting schedule. We've played some really, really good football teams, as we always do. Trying to learn a lot about our guys. We got a lot of new guys, Cutter and a lot of other guys coming in. We graduated 16 seniors. And 10 of those guys are playing next level somewhere. So, we've had to replace a lot of people. We have a lot of very capable players, talented players, but they just haven't played in those big minutes in those meaningful games. So, we're still a work in progress, working through a couple of injuries. Everybody has injuries, but our team is progressing. We're happy with where we are right now. And, we've learned a lot. We still got a lot more to learn.
What do you emphasize to your team members about the importance of their actions on and off the field?
Well, high character is a hallmark at our school. I mean, I'm a big character guy. I want to make sure that our guys, treat people like they like to be treated. To make sure that things that we do are representative of our school and that middle C across our chest, Christian. We fall short like everybody else at times, but that's certainly our goal. Our guys are, we try to be ambassadors for the game of football in our school and for the Christian community. And, that's our goal. We've got a lot of young guys, and we look for ways to be intentional about making a difference in other people's lives. So, that's part of it. We teach character and we hold guys accountable.
We have Cutter Bowley with us today, your quarterback. Tell us about him. Could you sum him up, Coach?
Well, all I can say is that Cutter he checks all the boxes, Coach. He has been just a blessing to have in our program. We're very, very fortunate that he found his way to LCA and that we couldn't be happier for him. It seems like that he's been here much longer than he has. He's connected so well with our staff and with our players, and just the cohesiveness that he has. He is mature beyond his years. Obviously, the kid's a special talent. He can make every throw. He's learning a lot. You got to remember, I've tried to temper down the expectations for him, just to try to take as much pressure off of him as I could, because he's never played in an offense that is as diverse and as spread as ours is. Certainly not a knock against where he was. It's just the personnel and the style they played. But we had him learning a new system, learning new people, and how he's been able to do that while also balancing a very active recruiting schedule. It's a very important year for him recruiting wise, and he made a lot of visits. So he's just done a remarkable job, and I think as well as he's played. I mean, I think he's averaging 340 yards a game in passing through the first 3 games. Only playing a half on Tuesday, this past weekend. He's had 4 receivers that have caught balls that had gains for over 100 yards each. So he's learning his weapons. He's learning where they are. I think as the season goes on, I think he's just scratching the surface of what he can be. And there's a reason why he's one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
Cutter Boley, as a talented quarterback, how do you focus on your game with all the outside distractions about recruiting and all that going on?
Well, from about 8:20 to about 8 o'clock, I just lock in on my team, my teammates, and in the classroom, I just stay focused on the most important thing I can do is to just go out every Friday night and every day at practice and perform at my best and make my teammates better.
Who got you interested in playing football? How old were you?
I've probably played since I was preschool. I've played since I could play, but definitely my brother. He's the first person who taught me how to throw a ball. He taught me all the rules of the game, so I just kind of stepped in his path, and then I just fell in love with it also.
Have you played any other positions during your career?
Well, till about 7th grade, I was a tight end and like outside linebacker, defensive end type. So I didn't actually start playing quarterback until they needed me to in about 7th grade. And then from then on, I just kind of fell in love with the position.
Describe what you work on outside of practice to improve your game.
A lot of footwork, a lot of mechanic stuff. Just getting that all in either before or after practice, and then also arm care, just taking care of my shoulder, taking care of my arm, and just making sure it's in the best possible condition to go out and perform my best.
What's your favorite thing about playing on the team at LCA football?
Definitely the brotherhood. It's just we're so all connected. We're all like we see each other at school every day, obviously, but outside of that, we always hang out outside of that. I'm talking to everybody, freshman to senior. We all get together numerous times throughout the week and hang out. There's not one person that's left behind. We're all family here at LCA.
Well, thank you, Coach Charles and Cutter Boley, for being on the show today.
Thank you, Gary.
That's it for the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
White Greer Maggard Orthodontic Stadium at LCA. LCA taking on Cal, Christian Academy of Louisville. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the state and maybe the country. When you look at Cutter Boley, Coach Meehan, you're a quarterback guy. I want you to take a hard look at these 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's quite an atmosphere here, Gary. Just coming in here, they're tailgating everywhere. There's food. Everybody's got a big grin on their face. It's a beautiful night. But you're right. The leadership of these 2 guys is going to be really important in this game. We're going to look at some things. As the game goes on, want to look at their feet, how they approach the game, their leadership qualities, how they control what goes on the team, and so on. Brand new field, gorgeous night tonight. You can see the field. just looking really forward to this game.
I am too, and we talked about Cutler Bowley. We interviewed Cutler. He was just on the show. Cole Hodge is the quarterback for Christian Academy. He's a real good young man, 6'2", junior, a great student, 3.9 student. He also plays point guard on the basketball team. And Coach Camwell, who's a pretty good quarterback in his own right, loves this kid.
Yeah, and I can see why. This is going to be a great contest, not between the quarterbacks. I hate when people do that. You compare the quarterbacks. No, just on how these teams work with that quarterback, how the cooperation is, how their passing game is, how complicated it is, and so on. It's just a perfect idea, a perfect game to see how two teams that are disciplined and have really good skills, how well they do.
Let's take a look at the lineups tonight. First for Cal, here's Coach Meehan.
Yeah, Christian Academy of Louisville, or Cal as they call it, will do their offense first. Tight end, they have Gunnar McKinley. He's a 6'2" senior. David Holloway is the left tackle, another 6'1" junior. Xavier Naughton is the 6' senior at left guard. Center, this guy looked, from what I've heard, just talking to people out there, this guy's a real tough kid.
Yeah, real tough.
Really good. Noah Haslip, and he's 5'9" senior. We have Ben Stotts. He's number 75. He's a 6'3" sophomore. And Bryce Reichmuller. Yeah, Reichmuller.
Let me see.
Reichmuth. Yeah, Reichmuth, I thought. He's number 63. He's a 6'1" senior. Trey Cotton is the wide receiver on the left side.
Or Darwin, if you want to call him that.
Yeah, okay.
Got two first names.
Trey Cotton is a sophomore. Connor Hodge is a wide receiver on the other side.
The brother of the quarterback.
He's a sophomore. And then your running back, Braden Robinson, 5'11", 175-pound senior. Quarterback, Cole Hodge, we talked about him, 6'2" junior. And the other halfback is Gavin Kuppenheimer, and he is 5'11", senior. Yeah, senior, number 16. Justin Ruffin will play the other wide receiver, and he is 5'9" junior.
And he's got 5 touchdowns this year. He's a top receiver. Let's take a look at LCA. Drew Castle is his center, 5'7", 200-pound senior. 56 is his number. Brooks Kerwin, 6'3", 255 sophomore. 55 is his number. And Max Ismail, 69, 6'4", 320 senior. Left tackle Garrison McKinney, 6'2", 280 junior. And he's number 75. The right tackle, Carter Gillespie, 6'2", 270, and a senior, number 72. As you see, some of the LCA Eagles making their way on the field. The ex-receiver is Nathan Barnhart, 5'10", 190 senior. And let's take a look at the quarterback is Cutter Bowley, 6'6", junior, thrown for 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns already in 3 games. Evan Brown is a wide receiver, 6'1", senior. Major Brown is a wide receiver, 6' junior, number 19. Evan Brown is 19, is number 1. So look for those two guys. They'll be big in this game. As a matter of fact, Evan Brown is one of the captains with Jason Emerson, and also Will Nichols is one of the captains, and number 11 is one of the captains as well. And Coach will get a beat on him. The other starter, Parker Cheney, he came onto the scene in the state championship game last year as a sophomore. He's a junior. And Will Nichols, wideout, 6' senior. Those are starting lineups tonight.
Yeah, that's Bruce Drake. Johnny Bruce Drake is number 11 there for Lexington.
For LCA.
Academy, yeah.
So we'll find out who's going to get the ball with the coin toss. LCA will receive, so we set the defense for you for Cal.
At nose tackle, Sam McCoven. At the left tackle, Nathan Carlisle, a junior. Gunnar McKinley, good name. That's a good football name. Another senior at right tackle. Outside linebacker, Nate Heinrich. He is 5'10", senior. McCade Batner, that's it. He's number 22, 5'9" senior. Gavin Copenhagen, he is a 5'11" senior at inside linebacker. Braden Robinson, number 28, a 5'11" senior at the outside, or what we call rover. And then at left cornerback, you have Connor Hodge, 6'1", sophomore. Isaac Patrick, 6-foot senior at free safety, at strong safety. Really important position in this because of the way Lexington Christian Academy throws the football underneath. Trey Cotton, 5'8" sophomore, and at right quarterback, Justin Ruffin, a 5'9" junior.
So those are the lineups. Thank you, Coach Meehan. We're just about set for football. Basketball will come later in the winter. I'm jumping ahead myself. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, Aaron Rose, William Warfield, and Big Joe Allen are videographers tonight, and the field looks absolutely gorgeous here at the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Field.
Yeah, it really does. And just finish it. This is the first contest on this field, the first game on this field. So it should be really interesting. I walked out on the field back and forth a little bit out there talking to Terry Johnson, and honestly, the field is a little soft because it's new, but it's going to be really fun for these kids to get a real good running game going on this field. Pass game should be wide open tonight.
And I know you look at watch the quarterbacks, Coach, and keep an eye on that for us, and the offensive lines and defensive lines.
We're going to do that. We're going to try to make sure we see the tackles. Again, sometimes we have trouble because there's a big pileup, and we're both looking to see who's in on the tackle. It's tough sometimes. But we're going to do it. We love it. We're going to do it.
Number 7, Jackson Barrickman is the kicker. He will kick to deep. Will be Parker Cheney and Evan Brown. Back deep, you got to watch both Cheney and Brown because they both can run.
And that's a good thing. Now, we don't know much about the kicking game for Cal, so it'll be interesting.
Well, the coach told me Barrickman's perfect from PIT, 14-14.
Yeah, but we've seen teams this year that constantly kick off deep in the end zone. And we've seen very few runbacks this year so far.
Yep. So Barrickman's ready to get this game underway, and we'll get it going here. The Asbury Bowl here at LCA. Barrickman waiting for the sign, and he gets it and gets into the kick, and it's underway. And it goes back into the end zone. It'll be a touchback out to the 20-yard line. Evan Brown had no choice but just watch it go to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that answered my question real quick. Now it's another kicker that kicks 5 yards deep in the end zone.
His coach said he kicks a lot of them in the end zone, Coach. He compared him to DeGraff at Lexington Catholic.
I bet he doesn't play all the different positions DeGraff
I bet he
plays.
doesn't lead the state in receiving like DeGraff does.
I know.
So here comes the offense for Lexington Christian Academy, led by Cutter Boley, 6'6", a junior, 220 pounds. He's got Emerson in the backfield with him, triple receivers to the left. Cutter Boley, Emerson back there, waiting for the long snap. And the snap comes back, and Boley back to pass. He fires the Nichols, intercepted, picked off, taken down the 10, 15-yard line. It was intercepted, and that is number 15.
Yeah, that's number 15.
That's Patrick, Isaac Patrick with a pick.
Another senior. Yeah, that ball ricocheted off the hands. If we'll see that again. The pass was a decent pass. They run a little crossing pattern. Maybe he was a little hesitant. Nichols was a little hesitant on that ball instead of reaching out for it.
The defense for LCA, J.B. Drake will be a defensive end. Garrison McKinney, a nose tackle. Jay Emerson and Will Bivens, defensive. Bivens will be outside. Hunter Adams, Major Brown, and Will Nichols. And then the secondary, Evan Brown, Parker Chaney will complete that after this pass. Hodge, wide open receiver, and he dropped it. If he caught it, he's probably going to walk in. That was wide open. Gavin Copenhaver, had he caught the ball, Copenhaver would have walked into the end zone.
Yeah, he'd be on that track out there right now, celebrating for sure. Let's talk about that interception again. It looked like that Cal was in man-to-man defense on that play, and I guess it just ricocheted off the hands of the receiver. And interception.
Both times the pass went off of Nichols, and that time went off Copenhaver of Cal. Quarterback Cole Hodge, 0 for 1. He should be 1 for 1. Back in the pocket. He's going to tuck it to the 10. Breaks the tackle of 5, and he's going to get in. Touchdown. 6-0 Cal as quarterback Cole Hodge gets his second touchdown rushing on the season.
All right, watch. It's a draw play. Cole Hodge. You can tell it's a draw. Number 75 set up as a pass blocker, the right tackle, but then went downfield to pick off that linebacker. So that was draw all the way, QB draw all the way.
He carried Jackson Dillow into the end zone, didn't he?
Yeah,
The
nice
DB
run.
for.
He looks like he's a strong kid, Gary.
Yeah, well, we said he's a good quarterback coach, and of course we haven't seen Hunter Boley get. We haven't seen Boley get fired up yet with his passing. Cutter Boley.
Yeah, they tried that little short crossing pattern.
PAT is up and good. So early, 11:42 to go in the first quarter at the Asbury Bowl. We'll be back. Cal 7, LCA nothing.
Our adventures always start at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back to LCA 7-0 Cal. Here's a Berkman kick. It's going to be short this time. And coming up, Brown, and he dives on it at the 16-yard line. Evan Brown. That took a funny hop on this new field.
It took a funny hop, and they're going to have to get used to that. Like I said, the field is soft, and the ball will do funny things. But actually, they got away with a good one that time. If he would not have gotten on that ball.
Well, you were talking to me about the quarterback on the first series for LCA.
Yeah. I think it's a matter of recognizing who the interceptor is. Who's the person who's there to make that play? That might have been about a 5-yard gain if it would have been caught. But recognize who the person is that's most likely to intercept that ball, not just who's covering the man, especially if it's man-to-man like they're playing right here.
You got to watch Parker Chaney. He's outstanding. He's out to the top. Emerson's in the backfield. Boley gets to Emerson, stutter stepping, and he's going to be tackled and brought down at the 18, 19-yard line. And the young man who made the play there was 28, and that is Robinson, Braden Robinson.
Yeah, and Nathan Carlisle was on the bottom of that too. So
pick up about 2. 2nd and 8. Here at the Asbury Bowl at LCA, beautiful field. Cutter Boley fakes into the line, rolls left, and he's going to tuck it and dive up beyond the 25, 26-yard line. That's close to another first down.
I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, that was a good job. It wasn't a quarterback draw. It was just a quarterback run. I don't think it was a pass play by the way the linemen were.
Well, Boley shows that he can run the ball.
Yeah, and he's a big guy. I mean, he looks like a little like Tim Couch in his stature when Tim was a young player.
Emerson dots the I. Boley in the backfield out of the shotgun, looking left, now rolling right. He throws it, and it's going to be caught by Emerson, and a quick tackle made by Nate Heidenreich.
Heidenreich was right there on him the whole time. That was an interesting play, a little quarterback counter back, roll back to the backside. Used to call that a waggle. I don't know what they call it nowadays.
Probably a waggle.
But, yeah, a little waggle pass, we'll say, and then hoping that the receiver could break that one tackle. There wasn't anybody else over there. He had good yardage.
Cal on top, 7-0. Boley trying to get LCA on the scoreboard.
Change of formation.
And it looked like there was some movement, but Boley's going to throw it, and it's going to be complete.
And
that's Parker Chaney to the 45-yard line. 46, first down. It looked like one of the linemen might have moved, Coach, a little early, but they didn't call it.
No, they had a little shift there. They changed formation, and I noticed it looked like Cal had been prepared for it, but were a little hesitant in shifting themselves.
Twins to both sides. Nichols is out to the right side. And the quarterback, Cutter Boley. Gives to Emerson in the line to the midfield stripe, into Cal territory to the 49-yard line. He's stopped. There's a couple players getting up, and one of those is one of the D linemen. And
yeah, I think
55.
55 for sure, and 22 maybe. I don't know, that camera jerked a little bit. Nathan Monholer was in on that.
So 2nd and 5 at the 49 of Cal. Cutter Boley gives it Emerson, dancing down and hit, and bounces off of it and down to the 47. And good effort by Emerson. Boy, just want to go down.
Yeah, and I like what their Coach Charles is doing there. He's running that football more than we thought he would. And the reason he's doing that is he's trying to get these linebackers pulled up. And the strong safety over there, I mean, he's really biting on stuff. So
Copenhagen remained to stop.
Yeah, I think if they can get that here he goes again. If they can get that strong safety biting.
Triple receivers to the top, 3rd down and 2, 46-yard line. Cutter Boley sends Brown in motion. He passes, and it's going to be complete. 1st down to 35. That's Parker Cheney. What a player he is.
Yeah, no, I like that. That was a really good job. That was actually what they really want to do. A play action pass, hit the guy on the deep slant.
Well, with that pass, you see why all the colleges like this kid.
Yeah, quick release. Nice quick release.
Let's just talk about who's already offered him. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Kentucky, and that's just a few of them. And there's many of them, Coach. Boley at the 35. 1st down, pump fakes. He rose, throws it deep, and a diving catch by Cheney. It's good. Catch at the 26-yard line. Parker Cheney once again, his 3rd catch of the evening.
I like him. I like that catch. Watch it. He runs a little out pattern. He kind of pushes off the man-to-man, which is what you're supposed to do. Try to break down his outside shoulder, plant your foot, and go outside.
Cotton had no choice on coverage.
No.
As Cheney just cut right in front of him. Boley fakes to the second man through, looks left, and is going to be hit. And a stop was made. And see who got in there, Coach. You got the tackle for me.
I didn't see it. Honestly, I was looking at the formation where they were running. I'll try to do that better.
Looked like McCowan.
Yeah, I'm curious. I can see why nobody has scored against this team, right? Against Cal.
They got good linebackers.
Oh, good linebackers. That defensive set was perfect for that play.
Major Brown. Cutter Boley under his center this time. Slides right, fakes the ball. Looking, and throws it. And wide open.
Nice.
Touchdown.
Very good. Nice job. Look at the hands there. What a nice catch.
Made by number 21 there. Bivens. And that's going to be Will Bivens.
Watch him look the ball in his hands. Just soft hands. Good job.
Well, they've been scored on now.
They've been scored on. And that
first touchdown of the season scored against Cal.
And that puts a little nick in your armor.
Yeah.
When you've been had not had anybody score on you, and then they pass the ball right down the field using running and passing plays.
Cal looked impressive on their first series too, though.
Well, they didn't have far to go.
Here's Howell, and the kick is up, and it's good. So Will Howell kicks it 7-14 to go at the Asbury Bowl here at the White Grier Maggard Orthodontics Field Stadium here on Presspin.
Kids deserve the space to grow, to play, to explore. And if they get sick or hurt, they deserve a hospital devoted to them. This is our promise, the most advanced care possible, with doctors, nurses, therapists, and surgeons who specialize in getting kids back to simply being kids again. We are UK Healthcare's Kentucky Children's Hospital. And for us, the power of advanced medicine is more than saving lives, it's saving lifetimes.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello, Garage.
LCA just scored. Now the score is 7-7. We have a really good game going here, Gary, and I think it's going to stay that way the whole time.
And it was Will Bivens who hauled that Cutter Bowley touchdown pass in. 7-7. Here's the kick, and it's a short kick taken by the up man to the 25, 30, return to the 40, still running midfield, and all the way down. That's going to be Ruffin. Takes it down to the 43-yard line. Great return by Ruffin.
Really nice return by Ruffin. Ruffin's a 5'8" wide receiver, defensive back. He's a junior for Cal.
Well,
so they've got really good field position.
Well, this is going to be a good thing for Cal. They can start every drive out in their opponents into the field.
I know. Well, we'll see what kind of defense now. They had a real short way to go the last time to score after the interception. Let's see how they can earn it this time.
Quarterback is Cole Hodge. He ran the first series in for himself. A quarterback design draw, wasn't it?
It was a design draw.
In the backfield with Copenhaver, who was wide open for a touchdown the first play, and he dropped it, Coach.
All right, the umpire just sent 68 off the field. Had something to do with his equipment.
So they probably had to bring another player in there to play for him, I guess.
Yeah, he's a starter.
And here comes 51.
Yeah, 51 is taking his place. 51 is Abel Deeb.
He replaced Naughton, who ran out.
Yeah,
now we've got a timeout on the field, 7:06. We'll keep it right here, Coach. That'll give us a chance to talk about this game so far. I think Cutter Bowley has really good signs of throwing the football. He's 4 for 5 passing, touchdown pass, and Parker Chaney has 3 of those receptions, and 2 of them were diving receptions.
Yeah, the one on the sideline was a great catch and an important catch. They just modeled up the first downs right down the field. And what they're doing is they're seeing that man-to-man. I noticed in the last series, in the last few plays, Cal dropped out of their man-to-man. They lined up like they were going to play press man, but just before the ball was snapped, they dropped back 5 yards playing zone. So it'll be interesting. I think if Cutter Bowley can figure out when they're in man-to-man, run a little takeoff patterns down the sideline and beat them with their speed, then they can score big on deep plays.
Sunday at noon on the Scholastic Ball Report, the Douglas soccer team is on, and Doug Charles and Cutter Bowley are on. Highlights from all the games, CWKYT, Sunday at noon. Cole Hodge out of the shotgun, fakes now himself, rolls to the left, still running, and he dives down inside. Let's see where they mark him at, the 33-yard line.
It's a strong formation to the left. They had double wings, and that was a quarterback counter all the way.
First down.
Yeah.
Picked up 11 yards.
Yeah, that was and again, it's just a really, really well-called play so far by them.
Well, Hunter Cantwell is a fine coach, and remember he quarterbacked Paducah Tillman back in the day to a state championship.
Well, he knows how to coach quarterbacks, especially this guy. He can run.
Cole Hodge with
they're spread out.
Gavin Copenhaver behind him. Triple receivers out to the left. Ruffin's his primary target. Looks that way and throws it. Ruffin's got it at the 25. Breaks a tackle down to the 22-yard line. I was just talking about him, Coach.
Yeah, and you were absolutely right. That was another really good look there on a pass pattern. They put trips out to that side, spread him out pretty far, and just broke him loose. The coverage went deep, and he was all by himself short.
These two teams are both state contenders. Cal in 3A, LCA in 2A, both state contenders.
Absolutely.
Either one of them could win a state championship.
Okay, look at this double wing on this side now.
Hodge looking for the pass, throws it deep, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Brown.
That's the way you play it right there. Hey, Aaron, if we can see that again, take a look at his positioning.
He was right inside
Watch how
of it.
He turns inside to the ball. He watches his eyes, and when he sees his eyes turn, he just turns himself and intercepts the ball. Outstanding. That was really good play. That's an excellent defensive player right there.
Evan Brown You know, there was a player last year that was outstanding. Xavier Brown was a player of the year in this region and was a Mr. Football candidate, Coach.
That's right. I remember that. Absolutely.
He was a solid player playing it. He's playing at Virginia now as a freshman, and he's starting.
Well, I didn't know that.
Tells you the talent he's got.
To check that out. Yeah, that was just a tremendous play by him. What is going on?
1st and 10 at the 20. There's movement by the backfield, and then it cost him 5 yards.
Yeah, that was just he just got a little excited. All right, that was Emerson again. Emerson is a real weapon. I kind of was watching him early when I was out near the field, and a big, strong kid. He really looks good.
UFO's coming up at halftime, and you have a special interview with Asbury University.
Yeah, that'll be fun. It's the Asbury Bowl, so we're going to interview somebody from Asbury.
Give to Emerson up to the 15. Hit hard. I tell you, these linebackers really get after you.
Yeah, they come up hard. The number 22 again was in on the tackle. That's Butch Batcher.
Batcher, yeah.
Yeah.
McCade Batcher.
Brandon Shields is the umpire there. He was a player when I was coaching at Dunbar, one of my players there.
Wow, you even got him refereeing now.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Cutter Boley, we've yet to see him throw in this series. I'm sure he'll probably go 2nd and 15 at the 15-yard line. He is back to pass, and he throws incomplete. He had an open receiver, Will Nichols. Throws it over his head, incomplete.
Yeah, if Nichols would have been able to catch that football, he could have turned downfield and got a first down. I don't know what happened. He just overthrew the ball. It sailed on him.
I tell you what, the LCA has some weapons, and this is without Drew Nevis, who's turned to wideout, and he's got a injury right now. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Probably be back for the Pikeville game, according to Coach Charles.
Yeah, he's down a little bit, but they've got some other weapons too. So
3rd and 15 for Cutter Boley.
They could.
Brown comes in motion in the near side, and the quarterback watches him. Boley lets him go set up. Now he'll take the snap, back in the pocket. Here comes a blitz. Boley eludes it, throws it. It's complete up to the 31-yard line, and that's going to be close. That's the completion was by Will Nichols, and that's close to a first down.
Yeah, really nice job by Boley. Watch how he evades that rush, keeps his eyes downfield. See, that's one of the other things I was going to look for tonight. When there's pressure on him, does he take his eyes off his receivers and just think about running? No. He kept his eyes downfield and dodged that play.
And it is a first down, Coach.
It is a first down.
Trying to give you a clue there. Quarterback Boley steps up, throws it.
Nice.
Complete to Cheney, down to the 50, 45, spinning, breaking tackles, and then goes down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, he went down because he saw number 15 bearing down on him. That was Isaac Patrick.
Watch all this, those little pebbles come up, Coach, after it goes down. Watch all those pebbles fly up. See all those?
Those little pellets of rubber pellets. Yeah, brand new field, people. They haven't played on it yet. So that rubber has not settled deep into that surface yet.
7-7 score. Christian Academy of Louisville, Lexington Christian Academy. It's like Louisville playing Kentucky, isn't it? Boley back in the pocket, sets up, throws it downfield. Got Brown. And what can Brown do for you? He fumbles a ball, and it's going to be on the sideline, and it's recovered by Cal.
We need to see that again. I'm not sure he wasn't down.
On a big 87 there to recover. That's McKinley.
Let's look at this closely. His foot hits the ball. He's got to be down if his own foot hits the ball, right? Oh,
no, he fumbled it, Coach.
He was sitting on top of that other player.
And McKinley got it. McKinley with the recovery, 87.
Put the ball away and secure the football.
So an interception, now fumble. 2 turnovers by LCA in the first quarter. Hodge gives a Copenhaver. He's running up to the 40-yard line. And he's tackled by Drake, J.B. Drake.
Uh-oh. They're going quick now, Gary. Under center, too. Quarterback's under
Hodge
center.
gives to Copenhaver. He runs up 45, still going, and he's stopped right there. Making the tackle was Will Bevins, 21.
Will Bevins came up and hit him pretty hard to knock him backwards. They came out quick trying to get a break at running game, trying to get that first down, but it's going to be close.
3rd down and 2 at the 45 here in the first quarter. 7-7 ball game here at White Greer Maggard Orthodontic Stadium. That's a mouthful.
For a dentist.
That's why I said that. First down, Copenhaver. Still running to 40. Copenhaver down the 39-yard line. You were asking about the running game. They hadn't had it before this game, and now Copenhaver all of a sudden is O.J. Simpson running the ball.
Yeah. Good blocking downfield. Number 1 for Cal Hodge. Nice block downfield. Pulled the tackle to lead. He kind of pinned the linebacker. And the end on that side also did a good job of pinning.
And I'm sure Gavin Copenhaver forgot his knife tonight.
Oh.
39-yard line. Triple receivers to the left. To the right is Cotton. Hodge looking left, looking down the middle, throws it. It's caught by the big guy McKinley, who got the fumble recovery. He's down to the 29, and he's got a first down.
That's a good one there, too. Cooper Goodalls made the tackle, the junior. But
big number 87, he's a player coach.
Yeah,
they got a number of college players. Copenhaver has been recruited by Dayton. Let me remember all these teams. Dayton is after him, and I think Valparaiso's after him. There's a couple of schools after Copenhaver for linebacker. Yeah. He's in the backfield now. Hodge spins, gives to Copenhaver. He's down to the 22, 23-yard line.
Yeah, and the sad part about that, Major Brown made the tackle. He's not supposed to make that tackle. The outside linebacker on that side, the defensive tackle is supposed to shut that hole, that gap off.
Cal, they lost in the semifinals last year to Paducah Tillman. Looking to pass to Ruffin. Ruffin stops his pattern, and quarterback Hodge goes to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, again, there was a little mix-up there, obviously. Sometimes the receiver has a choice route where he can cut it off if he doesn't think he can get by the defender. But I felt like that the last time they did that fade down the sideline was intercepted. So maybe the receiver said, "Oh, nope, I'm not going to try to beat this dude. I can't beat him." And I don't think you can beat him. Evan Brown is just a really good shutdown corner.
Connor Hodge and Ruffin go out to the top. Copenhaver's to the left of Hodge in the backfield. Fake down. Runs it himself down to the 20-yard line. And he's close to the first down. He's about 1.5 yards short, Coach.
Yeah, that was another counter play. 68, Evan Naughton, the tackle pulled and tried to kick out the defensive end, but the end came in and made the tackle.
Hunter Adams, they zeroed on him for some reason, maybe made the tackle or helped out or something.
Yeah.
Outside the Sam linebacker, 6'2", 200-pound sophomore. Now Cotton and Ruffin go out to the left. Hodge, 4th and about 1.5 yards, trying to draw him off sides.
What's that tight end, Gary?
And he's waiting for the snap. Hodge gives now, and there's a flag down as making the play was Major Brown stuffing him in the backfield.
Yeah, umpire threw the flag there. It's probably movement on the offensive line or holding, but it would be against Cal for sure.
Yeah, so that'll Cal gets the football and the turnover, and they don't do anything with it. 49 seconds to go. First quarter, 7-7. Your thoughts, Coach?
Well, so far I'm seeing two good teams playing football and two quarterbacks battling out too with their respective teams. It looks like the defensive secondary for Lexington Christian Academy is playing pretty well right now. I think that the like you were talking about for Cal, those linebackers, they're making tackles everywhere.
Yeah, Copenhaver Batcher, Heidenreich, and Braden Robinson are outstanding.
These 49 seconds right here are going to be really important.
Emerson behind Cutter Boley at the 21. Boley out of the shotgun, turns, gives it to Emerson. He's at the 25 and hit hard and knocked down the 25-yard line. Copenhagen there making the tackle.
You know, they talk about how to hold the football, and they teach you when you're running the football to hold it high and tight. That means against your chest, not under your arm, and not swinging it around. When he fumbled the ball the last time, if you noticed, he actually kicked it with his foot, so his ball was hanging out to the side. So that time he was high and tight on that one.
It's probably be the last play of the first quarter for Boley's going to go under center. Since Cheney in motion, he fakes it to Cheney. Now looks for the screen to Nichols and throws it incomplete.
That was a really poor pass by the Boley. Really poor pass. He had his feet. He didn't get his feet set. He was running a screen. It was kind of like a middle screen. It was off the side a little bit, but it was a screen pass. And what you do on that, you have to retreat. You retreat, but then when you feel the pressure, you take a couple more steps back, find your receiver, and throw it. And he just threw the ball off.
Sam McCalvin is nose tackle. He's been in there a lot tonight.
He's a big dude, too.
3rd down and 6 for Cutter Boley. Back in the pocket, looking to pass, throws it, and a diving effort, incomplete, as he's trying to go to Will Nichols.
And that's the end of the quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. And also, Cutter Boley is limping a little bit, Coach. We'll be back with the second quarter action. 7-7 ball game here at LCA. We'll be back on the Asbury Bowl here at White Greer Maggard Orthodontic Stadium.
They say that being makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Back to LCA. We are in the Whitaker Bank mobile studios here, and enjoying the game and helping you guys along to see what's going on here. But really good football game. LCA is, let's see, yeah, and a punt formation.
Here's the punt. Howell will punt, and he gets it off. Low punt. It drives Ruffin back. Good scoop at the 35. He comes to the near side. He's at the 38-yard line, cuts it back, far side, 40, 45. Ruffin's still running up the midfield, and there's a late hit. So that added to his running.
Yeah, 33, I think, hit him out of bounds. I don't know how intentional that was, but that's Darland.
He didn't mean to hit him.
Yeah,
it's one of those excuse me.
If we can see that again, I would like to see.
I didn't mean to.
Well, he might have slipped on him, too. So.
The concession is open on the far side.
That replay didn't pull. Sorry, guys.
And Cal brought some people here tonight, Coach.
They did. It looked like a nice crew from.
Look at that flag. It's going to mark it off 15 yards, unsportsmanlike. It's going to take it down near the 30-yard line. My goodness. Cal's had the much better field position tonight.
They really have. They've had great field position. A decent return on the kick, and then the penalty really hurt.
And Cole Hodge is their quarterback, number 2, 6'2" junior. He has been recruited. I think he's leaning toward Indiana, but I could be mistaken on that. I know Indiana is one of the schools after him. There's several division. Ole Miss, he visited Ole Miss today. Here's the keeper up the middle, 30 down to the 25-yard line. What a run there by Cole Hodge, and maybe would go to Mississippi because he looked like that other quarterback they had to graduate. Remember him?
At Mississippi, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 6 there.
Carroll.
Parker Cheney made the tackle. Looks like Nichols is cramping a little bit here. He's stretching those legs out, Will Nichols.
They got big number 65 in there too, Coach, on the defensive line. LCA does. Kohut, 2nd and 4 at the 25. Back to pass, rolling to the right, sets it up. It's caught. Copenhaver, 15, 10, touchdown, Copenhaver. What a nice run after the catch.
Yeah, that was another little bit of trick play. Quarterback rolls right, throws a screen back to the left side. I like that. That's a good play. Had a couple blockers out there. Nice job blocking downfield by 64 for Cal. Nice job by him.
That's Holloway.
Holloway, nice job being downfield.
Copenhaver made it. So that's a 25-yard touchdown catch by Gavin Copenhaver, a senior.
One of the philosophies that these teams have is if you're going to screen early in the game. You know, to get people thinking that and getting those defensive linemen to run back and forth.
Bergman almost has a block, but he got it up. I don't know how, but he did. 14-7, Cal leading LCA here at Lexington Christian Academy on the Asbury Bowl White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Stadium. We'll be back.
Don't forget to pack 5 pairs of clean underwear.
Okay, Mom.
What's wrong with these? I think we're gonna need a bigger suitcase.
This is a Mingy moment.
Asbury Bowl here at the LCA High School, White Greer Maggard Stadium. We are really happy to be here. It's been a good game so far. 14-7 now in favor of Cal. Lexington Christian Academy with just beginning of the second quarter. Gary, they got to get something going here.
Yeah, they do. And Cutter Bowley's was limping a little bit last time, but I tell you what, he can get it going in a hurry.
Yeah, their problem is with mistakes, though.
Bergman,
they're too many mistakes.
He kicks it, and it's going to be back in. Let's see where it goes. It goes out of bounds.
It's good.
So, yeah, it'll be good field position if LCA takes it. You know, they have options.
Right, they have 3 options, and I'm sure they're going to take the ball in the 35. You have an option to have them kick over again, or you can kick wherever he goes out of bounds, you can take the ball there. So their choice has got to be from the 35.
Cal, one of the teams, they're ranked number 1 in the state right now in 3A, and Lexington Christian ranked 2 in 2A. They only lost to Madison Central. I don't know how they lost that game, but they lost 38-34, and then they came back last week and just pummeled Belfry.
Right, and that was just a surprise to a lot of people because, you know, Belfry's usually pretty strong coming from Eastern Kentucky.
Cutter Bowley has Emerson in the backfield. Sends Brown in motion. He gets a sweep up to the 20 or the 37-yard line.
A little jet sweep they tried toward the strength.
Copenhaver helped out. I tell you, catches screen passes for touchdowns, and makes a lot of tackles.
Yeah, these guys got to get a little tired. You're playing both ways like that. Nichols is doing the same thing for LCA.
2nd down and 8, 38-yard line. Here on prep spin. 10:22 to go in the first half. 14-7 Cal. Cutter Bowley, Emerson, and he can't break the tackle now. It's Copenhaver. I tell you, the coach was telling me about this guy. I asked him on his defense who's been stepping up. He said number 16, Gavin Copenhaver. He didn't tell me what a great runner he was.
He's doing both, yeah. And that play, that was what we call a stretch play, which is an outside zone running play. And he accelerated up to make that tackle from back in that linebacker position.
Brown, Nichols, and Cheney go out to the top. Emerson's in the backfield, 3rd and 7 for Cutter Bowley. Big 3rd down here for LCA. Back in the pocket, it's got time, throws, incomplete. Those a little bit behind Nichols.
Yeah, threw a little behind Nichols, and he was lucky that one wasn't intercepted too by number 35, Darwin Cotton. He's a sophomore.
I think what we're finding out here with 9:35 going to first half is this quarterback is really tough.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I think it's tough. It's tough going for Boley too because the defense that they're running is so strong. We have a bunch of kids out there beating on the trailer.
Here's a punt. And Ruffin watches it go out of bounds.
All right, so LCA couldn't get anything going there. A couple of incomplete passes, and the running game is getting a few yards, but not enough.
They mark it at the 33-yard line. 33-yard line. 14-7, Cal. LCA needs a big defensive play here, Coach.
That's actually a good point, Gary. A turnover would really help them make up. They're behind in the turnover margin in this game for sure. So they need to get something, an interception, a fumble recovery.
Yeah, they're -2 in turnovers.
Yeah.
So Cole Hodge has been outstanding. Hodge played basketball with Cutter Bowling when they were younger. Hodge keeps it. 45, midfield. Cheney there stopping him, and he's going to take it down the 36-yard line where he stopped. And Hodge, and I think it was 26 who got him there, Coach.
Yeah, it was, number 1 was in
Adams.
on the tackle, too.
Adams,
too.
Adams finished him off.
Yeah, he did.
And Brown.
Yep, and Brown.
So
they have no answer for the quarterback running the football so far in this game.
9 minutes to go in the first half. 14-7. Cal on top. The touchdown they gave up to LC, only touchdown they've given up this year.
So far.
1st and 10 at the 36. Hodge rolls left, sets up, throws, and it's caught wide open. McKinley down to the 15, breaking tackles down to the 10-yard line.
What do you say about the tight end, Gary?
He's always open.
He's very open in this play. Yeah, they're playing man-to-man. He just snuck in the zone and in the middle of the field. And
if it wasn't for Dillo, he would have been gone. Dillo made a nice saving tackle there at the 10-yard line.
LCA's getting a little frustrated on defense now.
So 1st and 10. Hodge gives to Copenhaver, and he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Copenhaver. That's his second touchdown of the night. Could be his third if he caught that wide open pass when he's open for the screen.
Yeah. Watch this. It's just good blocking on lining. They're cutting people, which is a good technique to do. They're cutting the knees of the defensive linemen to get their hands down, and then running through. So nice little power play.
Cutter Bowler's going to have to lead LCA on a comeback now.
Yeah.
He's capable.
I'm impressed with the play calling of Cal.
Hunter Cantwell, the head coach. Berkman's kick. Berkman kicks it up, and he's still perfect on the PATs. 21-7. Cal leads LCA. 8:18 to go here on the new field. White-Greer-Maggot Orthodontic Stadium on the Asbury Bowl. We'll be back to LCA after this.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris.
Woo! Well, welcome back. We have a little surprise going on here due to several mistakes by LCA.
It doesn't surprise Cal.
No, it doesn't surprise Cal.
Bergman's kick, and it's going to be in the end zone, touchback, and Cutter Boley will come out. Watch him lead him back, Coach. He's got the talent. He's got the receivers. He's just had a couple passes just off tonight, a little bit behind, but he's had some good passes, and Cheney has really made some good catches.
Cheney's made some good catches, and I think there's been a little bit of pressure on Boley in the backfield. They're kind of breaking through.
Oh, look at that beautiful shot.
Yeah, what is sunset? It's a great night for football. Yeah, I just really look forward to come over here and doing this stuff with you. I
know. 21-7, Cal leading LCA.
Trips.
And you now have Nichols at quarterback, and he's going to be hit by Copenhagen and knocked down.
Yeah, I think they need to put a hat on maybe two hats on Copenhagen. I think Nichols is down too.
Yep.
He was cramping earlier in the game.
Second down and 10. Let's see who they bring in at quarterback now. Drew Nevis, remember, was a starter for 2 years and led him to the state championship. He gave up his starting quarterback job to Cutter Boley. Cutter Boley is, I think, his ankles or something. He's got an injury too, Coach.
Yeah, I think he looked like he was gimpy a little bit for sure, but again,
I think LCA needs a timeout here.
I do too. I think it's a good time to get one.
Yeah, they'll get a timeout here. 7:30 to go.
It might be he might be on the sideline cramping. Maybe he didn't get off the field or something.
He's back in there. Looks okay now. So 7:28 to go. 21-7. Cal on top. And thanks for tuning in tonight to Press Spin. I want to thank Julian Tackett for the Snickers bar.
Yeah, I've seen those Snickers commercials, so I'm not sure that's not an underhanded compliment,
What's that? But anyway, it tastes good.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. We're in the mobile studio here.
It's beautiful. Looking at a nice big screen. It looks great. Field looks great. And Cal came in tonight so far, and they're playing some football.
Playing really good football on both sides of the ball and the kicking game. So, yeah, they're a really good team and deserve to be ranked where they're ranked.
With the number one in the state in 3A. Remember, LCA is a smaller class, 2A, and they're number 2 behind Beechwood. Those two always seem to come down to those two, doesn't it?
They do. Mayfield every once in a while. No, that was 1A.
Cutter Boley, second down. Watch him get going, Coach. Back in the pocket, sets up a screen. He hits his man Emerson. He's up to the 25, still going, and he's knocked down, and making the play there was number 15, Isaac Patrick.
Yeah, again, that's another little screen pass, middle screen. Look at the lineman downfield helping him out blocking. So, yeah. And he put the ball away, too. He wasn't swinging around that time. He's a little high and tight action.
Yeah, pickup of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. We got a big halftime coming up for you. Asbury Bowl. Asbury will be on with the coach, and they have his UFOs. Well, we had a great one last week, Coach.
We sure did.
3rd and 4 for Cutter Boley.
Here it comes again.
Here comes the blitz. Sets up, he hits his man. That's going to be Brown, 35. He's got the first down. That is going to be Major Brown.
Major Brown.
There's all kinds. There's Evan Brown, Major Brown. Last year there was Xavier Brown.
That's that waggle I was talking about. A little play action fake, roll to the backside, to his right with the throw. Nice job.
First down to 35. Cutter Boley threw a good pass on that one. He has Jay Emerson in the backfield with him, sets him up, trips up to the left.
Press man on the outside up there.
Waiting for the snap. Back to Boley. Boley looking, running, throws, and it's complete. And working up to the 41-yard line. Cheney just makes a lot happen after he catches the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And basically they had trips to that side. And Cal lined up with press man on the outside, a little loose man on the inside, and Cheney just did a great job of going down the field and then coming back to catch the football.
This is a big drive for LCA in this football game. They're down by 2 scores, and they need to cut it to a score here before halftime.
You're absolutely right. No question about it.
21-7. They got second down and 3 at the 42-yard line. Cutter Boley fakes, throws it downfield. It's caught by Brown. And he's to the 47-yard line into Cal territory, making the play there. In the secondary was Nate Heinreich.
Nice cut. It was a really good pattern by Brown. Just a really nice. It reminds me of Xavier, the way he used to run some of that stuff. And Brandon.
Nate Heinreich made the stop. Number 12. Right?
Number 12.
1st and 10. Cutter Boley fakes into the line. Back to pass. Throws it deep. And he's going to Brown. And it's incomplete. Knocked away by Ruffin.
Yeah, good coverage. Really good coverage. Again, man-to-man out there. Right with him the whole time. Really good job of setting up and throwing the football there. Yeah.
That was good coverage.
It was excellent coverage. We're seeing both teams have a really good cover corners.
Boley's still limping noticeably. They'll get the athletic trainer. Andrew Carlson will work with him at halftime. Look at him limping, Coach.
Yeah, he's limping on that left.
I said that a couple of series ago. Yeah. So 4:45 to go, first half, timeout on the field. 21-7, Cal leading LCA. We'll be back after this on PrepSpin.com. Clear.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
In here, 21-7. LCA needs a really good drive here to get something going before halftime.
Cutter Boley waiting for the snap, out of the gun, throws it, and it's picked off by Cal at the 37-yard line. And it was picked off by McCade Batcher, the linebacker, middle linebacker.
Okay, Eric, can you run that back one more time? They're running. Watch the two receivers are exchanging places.
Give me just a second here.
Yeah, what they're running is. Yeah, watch them. I can't see it. Never mind. It's too late now. The two inside receivers are trying to rub off those linebackers, and especially if they're man to man. But Bowling was looking downfield the whole time. And
this is the replay.
Watch the receivers come across each other. One of them trips and falls or gets knocked off his route. Right there. See, 16 again made the play, Gary. 16 for Cal knocked the receiver down as he was crossing the field.
Copenhaver's a good player. He's got 2 touchdowns. No telling how many tackles. Hodge pitches right side, and there's going to be a tackle made by Brown as he gets Cotton.
Yeah, that was a really good defensive play for sure. Honestly, that's a tough play to make too. So it was pretty good. Major Brown on that one. Major Brown, that's a good football name.
Yeah, I love it. Second down and 10. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go, first half, and Cal leading 21-7. I'm surprised LCA hasn't been able to put up more points. Hodge, 6'2", 180-pound junior, quarterback. Right side, throws it over to Copenhaver. And let's see, I think he's still going, and it's tripped up at the 42-yard line, 45-yard line. I thought it was a neat touch way back at the 47.
I thought he stepped out of bounds, too. Oh, his knee was down.
Yeah, I thought his knee was down.
He was down right there at the sticks.
Yep.
They're still moving them though.
Yep, they're moving the chains at the 45-yard line. They missed that call.
The officials missed that. His knee was down right at the sticks, right at the first down though.
Copenhagen did a smart thing, though. It kept running.
Kept running. Yeah.
Here at the Asbury Bowl at LCA. Christian Academy of Louisville 21, LCA 7. 3:45 in the first half. Hodge gives to Copenhagen, breaking tackles down to the 40-yard line.
Watch those offensive linemen leaning. When they're going to pass, the tackles sit back on their haunches a little bit. But when they're going to run, they lean in their stance. So that's a good read for LCA's defense if they can catch on to that.
Drake made a nice job of getting a stop there. J.B. Drake, number 11. 5'9", 195-pound senior.
Let's take a look at this line. They're almost foot to foot now. They might be concerned. They might just want to just run this clock down.
2nd and 5. Cole Hodge fakes him, ducks it himself, hit from a good play from behind, and hustling there to make that play was 26, and that's Hunter Adams.
Yeah, Hunter Adams, 6'2" sophomore. A nice play on that one. Yep, again, they're taking the offensive tackle on that side and looping him outside to take care of the edge player, the defensive edge player. And a couple times it worked when the quarterback ran the ball, but that time it didn't work.
2:27 to go in the first half.
All right, this is their passing look right here.
3rd down, long 4 for Cole Hodge. Hodge back in the pocket, and it's tipped, intercepted, picked off by Nichols at the midfield. Nichols going to dive down the midfield stripe, and that's where LC will have it. That's just what the doctor ordered.
It is. It is. Watch this. Just boom. He's trying to hit number 1 coming across, Evan Brown, or not Evan Brown. He's trying to hit Hodge coming across, but again, good defense that time, just sitting back in the zone, stepped in front of the receiver.
That's a big.
I like the way he ran that ball back, but when he got in trouble, he just went down.
I don't blame him. Will Nichols, 6 foot, 180-pound senior, gets the interception. First turnover of the game for LCA.
We talked about that, Gary. They needed that, even that turnover margin. They need to start. Now they need to drive. The tackle's sitting way back.
Gutter Bowley gives to Emerson, and he's at the midfield stripe, line of scrimmage, and stop right there. And who else? Copenhagen. He's on every play.
He's on every play. Honestly, again, I don't know what's happening, but they're trying to pull. The 75 for LCA, the tackle, was sitting back, and it looked. You could tell he was going to pull and come out this way to block the way he was sitting back in the stance, but he never got to the guy he was supposed to block because of the penetration.
2nd down and 10. Bowley, end around, goes to Nichols, going to throw it back, and he's going to throw it to Cheney. That's a flag, got to be interference. Cheney got a bear hug there from 28.
He did.
And that was Robinson who said, I'm not going to let him catch this ball.
And that was a smart play, because if he hadn't interfered, that ball might have gone the distance. A little trick play, a little trickeration going on with LCA. But that's fine. I mean, they've got to do something. They've got to break this thing. They've got to get within 7 points before the half, and they only have 1 minute and 22 seconds. Now, they do have 2 timeouts, correct? One timeout?
They've called 2.
This is big time, Gary. This is very important.
Yep. I'm trying to text Terry Johnson to get some stats.
Right there,
I'm trying to multitask. Cutter Bowley looking left, throws it.
There
It's caught by Brown down to the 21-yard line. Good catch by Brown. Throw by Bowley.
That was a very good throw by Bowley. That was one of the best I've seen tonight. Little zip on the ball. Threw it on a line, buddy.
I just texted Terry and asked him if we could get some stats.
Yeah, they'll be interesting. Stats can be interesting in this game.
Less than a minute to go. Cutter Bowley trying to cut it to a touchdown. He's at the 21, back in the pocket, rolls left. Boley looks back in the middle, throws it. It's caught at the 15. Cheney cuts it back 10, down to the 5-yard line. Parker Cheney with his 6th reception of the first half.
Yeah, and the tackle was made downfield by big number 64, David Holloway.
But Parker Cheney made them all pay, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That was really nice. That was a very good play.
First down and 6 and goal at the 6-yard line here at the Asbury Bowl at the Weiger-Maggard Orthodontics Stadium. And it's 21-7. We're going to have a timeout on the field with LCA threatening, Coach. What are they going to do here? They're down a couple of touchdowns.
Oh, I'll tell you what, they're really in a tight situation. They've got to get a score here. I mean, they can get a field goal, but they really need a touchdown here in this stage of the game. What are they going to do? Again, I don't think they have that big, strong running back like they've had in the past. So it's going to be really interesting to see what choice they have. They could easily run that if they're running that same offense with the 2 double wings.
Jennifer,
using
move
the
it
double
over out of the way
wings, they
to
can
the
run the
half's
football
over
in there toward the strong formation. But I don't know. Cutter Boley might take it in himself here.
Yeah, Cutter Boley. He's got a lot of options here. 26 seconds. They got 4 plays. So what they're going to try to do is punch it in, and LCA can cut this to 2 touchdowns. It's big. That was a big interception by Nichols.
It was very important, a big interception. But look, here's where it counts. When you get inside the 5-yard line, you know you're right there on the goal line, and it's really important to see how that works out.
You got Cutter Boley though. He's outstanding. One of the top quarterbacks in the country.
And that's what I said. Look at the double. See, they put the doubles over there on that side.
Cheney goes in motion. Get to Parker Cheney. Left side. Touchdown. Parker Cheney takes it 6 yards. LCA's right back in it.
That was really good. Notice that they put the power to that side and ran the sweep to that side. Double. They have 3 blockers over there now. Brown just takes his man out, takes him deep and then puts a little block on him.
And Xavier Brown did a good job too.
Yeah, well, both of them actually.
Yeah, both of them, really Xavier and Evan.
Yeah.
A lot of Browns on this team.
Yeah.
21-13, and in with the extra point is Will Howell.
Offense woke up a little bit there, Gary.
Yep, he'll kick it out of hold of Nichols. 20 seconds in the first half. And Howell's kick is up, and it is perfect. 21-14, Coach. We got ourselves a new ball game here at LCA.
We do. And what we talked about before about the quarterback, Boley showed something that time, that drive, the leadership. He distributed the ball correctly. He did a really nice job of throwing the football. He's a little gimpy, but he seems to be moving well. And he did something that I've been looking for, Gary. He went to his left and made a nice throw.
It was a nice throw. You know what they'll do at halftime? They'll tape that ankle up real well.
Yeah.
Better than it was before.
Well, Andrew Carlson, the trainer, we know him quite well. I mean, he's on it right now, I'm sure.
21-14. UK Sports Medicine Orthopedic Surgery, our title sponsor here on Prep Spin, along with Mingy Beef Jerky.
Got some Mingy Beef Jerky right beside me right now.
You like that stuff, don't you?
I like the original, though.
Joe Hall used to say you got to try this stuff.
You got to try it. Joe Hall, sure missed that.
Yeah, he
dude.
was a legend and became a good friend of mine, as you know, Coach.
Yes.
I did the Joe Hall, Joe B. and Denny show every Friday, and I miss those guys.
They were funny together. They talk about fishing almost as much as they talk about basketball.
Turtle soup, whatever you want to talk
Turtle
about.
soup, yeah.
I mean, whatever you want to talk about.
His favorite meal at Rafferty's was?
The prime rib dinner, the one you like.
Yes.
So 20 seconds. Rafferty's one of our big sponsors. Let's see what LCA does. Here's a kick. Goes out of bounds. That's not a very good kick, really.
No, you're giving them the ball on the 35-yard line, but 20 seconds, that doesn't leave much. Though. You just got to back off, play some defense, keep the receivers in front of you, and make tackles.
Well, Greg White was here Wednesday night when they had the naming of the field, the ceremony, and he was the reason that Doug Charles and Cutter Boley were late on my show.
Oh, is that right?
Thank you, Greg.
You got to blame him.
I know he's listening tonight.
Yeah. The show is really good, Gary. I really appreciate that.
Well,
you do for high school sports.
We emphasize academics, as you know.
I know.
That's an important thing, because these kids are making good grades. And Cutter Boley is a 3.9 student 21-14, I think Cal will just let the clock run out here, Coach. I don't want to take a chance of getting one picked and the LCA tying the game.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to put the knee down here.
That's what Cole Hodge is going to do, take a knee. And the referee just winds the clock. That's going to do it for halftime. We got a special guest from Asbury College will join us. And you got her name there, Coach.
Got it all taken care
and
of.
this is Asbury Bowl, and it's 21-14. The lead belongs here at halftime to Cal, but LCA got right back in it, didn't they, Coach?
They got right back in it with some good leadership and distribution of the football. They still have got to solve the defense, the running game that Cal's been using. Well, here we are at halftime here in LCA, and this is really a treat for me. We are going to have a little interview with Jennifer McCord. And actually, my neighbor's name is McCart, not McCord. Jennifer McCord. And you are Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury University. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
First of all, tell me a little something about yourself.
Yeah, well, I am Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury, and we love being able to be here. And one of the things that we do is we just share Christian education in a liberal arts environment right down the road, 20 miles down the road. So we are happy to be here today and to be partnering with both of these high schools, LCA and Cal.
Isn't it exciting out there? I mean,
it is so exciting. And we're throwing T-shirts, and we've got slingshots we're doing, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
it's
that
a lot
sounds
of fun.
like a good time too. We miss all that sometimes being in here, but
absolutely,
we have a job to do. In your in the last year, Asbury has announced a partnership with certain Christian schools in Kentucky, including LCA and Cal. Can you give me a little bit about that effort?
Yes, sir. So we are excited to partner with a number of different high schools that are in the Christian high school world. And what we're working on is how do we continue that Christian education that these students have had all through high school and allow that to move into the college environment. So we know that students, especially in this generation, only about 4% of them truly have a biblical worldview. So we are committed to getting Christ-like education into the lives of these young people, so that they can go out and be lights for the world.
So Jennifer,
you said light, we got more light.
Let there be light. So we're speaking to Jennifer McCord, the Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury College, right down the road. And actually, we use some of the Asbury College students for camera people here.
Yes, sir.
Ask her if she knows Bob Sylvanek.
You know Bob Sylvanek?
I don't know Bob, but I have only been at Asbury for a couple of years, so I might not have run into him yet. But I'll look for him. How about that? Yes, we have an amazing media department and communications department, and we have students all over the world that go and do Olympics and all kinds of other things for different companies.
Well, our boss here, our entrepreneur leader here, William Warfield, talks a lot about how good it is to use those college students, and a lot of times these people they end up going out in the world and being involved in and learning things from William and from Prepspian.
Absolutely,
and doing a good job with that. This is the first ever Asbury Bowl here at, with Cal and LCA playing. How did that part of it come about? How did you get involved with that?
Well, it's a great story. So through our Christian education partnership, what we're doing is we are partnering with these high schools, and when those students come and choose Asbury for their university education, they are going to get a tuition match. So instead of paying the full Asbury tuition, they will be able to pay the tuition that they paid at their Christian high school their senior year. So it's basically a tuition match program to incent these students to continue that Christian education. So LCA and Cal they're just a fun group of students that compete athletically, and we have 17 intercollegiate athletics teams over in Wilmore that we just wanted to pull these two teams together and sponsor them, show our support for their Christian education, and get behind them in those ways.
Love Wilmore. Great city.
It's a great city. Great city. Come visit if you haven't.
I have relatives that were from there, in-laws actually.
Yes.
All right, now let me ask you this. We're about to close this. I just want you now to just open up and tell us a little bit about Asbury, what makes you proud of Asbury, about the school, and if there's people listening, if there's students out here watching this, and they'll watch the replay too.
Yeah.
So let's sell them a little bit.
Absolutely. Asbury is an incredible place. It is a place that you have to visit because there's just something different. When you step on that campus, you just feel something different. We are committed to academic excellence. So the academics are rigorous, and they are going to be learning and acquiring skills that will allow them not only to get their first job, but to get their 5th job and their 10th job. And so we're preparing them for actually jobs that don't even exist yet. And it's amazing to see these students come through the system and to graduate and be able to, about 98% of our students within 6 months of graduation are either have their first job or they are in a graduate program. So we're very proud of our academics. And then the other part of what we do at Asbury is teach them and how to have an encounter with Jesus Christ. And that is very important. It is our community and our culture, and we are mentoring these new leaders to understand who Jesus is and to be able to share that light with the world when they go out.
And this is a great time to do that. I've mentioned this before. When we do public schools games, we can't really talk about that. But buddy, I'll turn loose here.
That's exactly right.
It's really a great place to talk about that, and Asbury is a great place to learn about Jesus and about God and about athletics too.
Absolutely.
And how these coaches teach this sort of off the field, on the field Christianity.
That's exactly right. And it's an exciting time at Asbury with Asbury Athletics right now. We have 17 intercollegiate sports plus cheerleading. We have new coaches, we have new excitement, we have new energy, we have new facilities. And I think some of the most exciting things that are happening is we are now an NCAA Division III school, which feeds into who Asbury is from a student life and student community standpoint. As a student athlete, it really allows that student athlete to have a life, but also to play athletics. The other thing that we're excited about is we are starting a brand new track and field team. We have a new amazing coach, and we are in the process of breaking ground on a new stadium and track and field facility out there. So please come visit. It is an amazing place, and if you like to play athletics and you want to be in a great community that encourages and motivates and mentors and lifts up, Asbury Athletics and Asbury University is the place to be.
Well, Asbury also has Jennifer McCord.
That's
and she's
right.
got me fired up. I'm going to go back and see if I have any eligibility. I'm going to see if I have any eligibility.
We'll take it. Come on.
Jennifer, thank you very much for coming and speaking to us. And go out there and enjoy the game, the crowd.
Fantastic.
Shoot those T-shirts.
We'll do it.
And get everybody excited.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We look forward to being back next year for the second Asbury Bowl.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
That's Jennifer McCord.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to stay right here and do some things we normally do at halftime, and that is we have our UFOs, our unheralded football overachievers. Again, the way that works is I contact coaches the week before the game, and ask them to send me the name and some information on somebody involved in the football program that does a lot and yet gets very little credit for what they do.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so we're going to start with Cal first.
We're gonna get a photo with you.
We got a photo op going on here.
Just stand up so you can get a photo with you.
All right, hold on.
And then we'll get into you.
Rich, you want to talk to him?
You guys got to sprinkle some mojo to get our boys getting their stuff together. Looks like Coach got them a little bit. All right, big smiles. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do a portrait mode. This just looks better. All right, 1, 2, 3. Go Eagles. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, sorry, guys.
Oh, that's all right. That was a little photo op with Jennifer McCord. Interesting. Very good job. She did an excellent job talking about Asbury. Again, let's start with our UFOs. Aaron, could you close that door? There's so much noise. All right. Sorry about all the. It's an exciting time here. This bowl is exciting. There's a lot going on. We're gonna talk about our UFOs, our unheralded football overachievers. We're gonna start with Cal. Coach Cantwell talked about the director of football operations for Cal, Ed Stotts. Ed comes to us from Male High School, where he had the same role, the role as the director of football operations. Coach Stotts takes care of all the non-football related responsibilities, which allows the coach and staff to focus on players and, of course, the X's and O's of football. He has a tremendous amount of work on his plate just with Cal football, and most of his free time away from the job is still spent with the field house dealing with Cal football. Coach Stotts is also the spiritual leader of the team. He actually takes care of the devotions each week for the Cal football program. They want me, Coach Cantwell wanted me to say that they couldn't get along without him. He's a tremendous asset. So congratulations to Director of Football Operations, Ed Stotts, the unheralded football overachiever for Cal. Now let's go to Coach Doug Charles, UFO. The unheralded football receiver. I'm going to read this thing verbatim that Coach sent me because I think it means a lot when you hear it from his words. He said, "Thank you again for taking the time to highlight another of our LCA UFOs. As you well know, it takes a tremendous amount of time and commitment to run a varsity football organization. There are so many people necessary behind the scenes and tasks to happen each day and every day of the week from late July until early December. It requires a lot of time and it's physically hard work. Tonight, I'd like to recognize a dedicated husband and wife team. They both have worked to advance the program for the last 5 years. Derek and Susan Castle do so much to help the football program. Their son Drew is a senior and a starting center. Derek has been a part of the field setup crew the past 4 years and helps to do literally everything from pulling the trailer to away games with his personal truck and paying for the fuel himself, to setting up video equipment, loading and unloading the trailer, getting our dirty uniforms together after games, etc. He is fondly referred to as MacGyver because the coach and the team thinks that he can do anything. He can fix anything. He gets there early and he is generally the last to leave. And he does all this with a joyful spirit. Derek's wife Susan is right by Derek's side doing whatever is needed. In addition, she is our resident photographer and she takes all the pictures needed for the team. She is a very talented photographer who captures and shares lots of memorable moments for all of us. Both Derek and Susan exemplify the trait of servant leadership, which is what we strive to teach the kids. It's even more of a sacrifice when you consider they live in Bourbon County. They come all the way to Bourbon County to do this. Another example of their care for others is when they loaded up their truck with a generator and tools and drove to Breathitt County to help clean out the locker room for the Breathitt County football team. They were the first volunteer with 12 hours notice. They're some of the best, most hardworking people you will ever meet, and we at LCA are truly blessed to have them as part of the football family. Thank you again for being intentional in recognizing the unsung heroes that poured so much into helping our school sports. We simply couldn't do without the efforts and sacrifices of the fine folks like Derek and Susan Castle. So congratulations to Derek and Susan Castle of being the unheralded football overachievers for Lexington Christian Academy. We are going to take a break right now, and we'll be back here with a score 21-14 in favor of Cal. We're broadcasting from the Whitaker Bank Mobile Studios at the LCA Asbury Bowl.
William.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Before cheering on the Cats at Reps, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. Return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Our adventures always start at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Kids deserve the space to grow, to play, to explore. And if they get sick or hurt, they deserve a hospital devoted to them. This is our promise, the most advanced care possible, with doctors, nurses, therapists, and surgeons who specialize in getting kids back to simply being kids again. We are UK Healthcare's Kentucky Children's Hospital. And for us, the power of advanced medicine is more than saving lives. It's saving lifetimes.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello Garage.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique.
Lexington Christian Academy, 21-14, and LCA will be kicking to Cal, and Coach is working on the microphones.
What do you need, Coach?
21-14, and here's the kick, and it's going to be taken at the 15, the 20, 25, up to the 30 by 32 by Cotton.
Yeah. This one.
First and 10 on the 32-yard line.
Okay, we're ready to go.
He probably won't even show up. He did all that, and Curtis probably won't even come.
He'll be here.
21-14, 11:55 to go in the third quarter. It's been a good ball game, Coach.
Real good ball game. LCA had several errors early. They've made up for it now. I think they can settle down. But again, it's going to be so interesting to see how LCA handles the running game of Cal.
We'll get a quick timeout by Cal in the second half. We'll keep it right here. So tell them about the turnover by Catholic there. By LCA there at the half. They took it up to the 50-yard line.
Good. They had a really good interception and took the ball up to the 50, and then just Cutter Bowling caught on, and he started zipping that ball, throwing those good passes. And
bless you.
That's I gotta get this water open.
So here comes Cal, first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Quarterback Cole Hodge has been outstanding. We're trying to get some stats, so bear with us, everybody. We've asked everybody for some stats and don't have any so far. Cole Hodge gives the Copenhagen 36-yard line, pick up about 4, be second down and 6.
Okay, let's see what kind of adjustments we see these teams make. Both these teams are very good football teams, and by the way, they're also very well coached. So
here's Curtis Cotton. He surprised me. He did make it, and we're going to get him over here into the third microphone. Curtis is going to be some more eyes for us, Coach.
All right. No, you don't need the headsets. Just get the microphone somehow up to your mouth.
Second and 6, Hodge gets the Copenhagen, and he dives to about the 37. And Emerson made a hit on him there, Coach, along with Nichols.
Yep. Curtis, welcome Curtis Cotton. He's going to be with us for a while in the third quarter.
He's the coach here at LCA.
He's the coach here at LCA. He's a really good football mind.
And Hayes Browning's with us.
Hayes Browning's here. Watch him. We can get him to jump in there too if he can. Curtis, real quickly, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, it's been a little bit like two heavyweights trading punches with each other. LCA got a little bit of momentum right before halftime, which was lucky because it looks like the quarterback Boley is limping a little bit.
Yep. Hodge in trouble. He'll be sacked back at the 20-yard line. Emerson got a hold of him, I think. He was finished off by Drake and company.
Yeah, that's a good break. Well, see the instant replay here. And again, LCA is putting some pressure on now to split those gaps. Don't think the tackle and the guard kind of a little confused about their blocking assignment there.
Number 20 got in there as well, Coach. Who was that?
Number 20 for
LCA. We mentioned Drake was in there.
And number 20 is
fourth and 22. They're going to punt the ball. Berrickman goes, he's going to run it. Berrickman at the 25, 30, 35. He's got the first down, 50, 40, and he's going to be run down to the 30-yard line. Man, oh, man.
Just when things were going well for you, and that was another big mistake. Curtis, Gary and I were talking in that first half about how LCA didn't seem prepared for the running game
Here's a replay, Coach.
Cal was doing.
And I tell you, the punter, he was going all the way. Look at him.
Yeah,
running all the way.
I think he thought he was going to punt it, and then he said, nope, I'm going to go ahead and take a chance. So,
Cal's doing two things that is giving LCA problems in the running game. They're outnumbering them to the strong side and running stretch.
Yeah.
And LCA's not matching the numbers. And then when LCA does match the numbers, because the quarterback is athletic and can run, he's hurting them on the weak side. once LCA shifts to match numbers for the stretch.
There was a flag on that, so it takes it back to the 46-yard line. So I thought I saw a clip, but I wasn't sure it was going to be called.
Yeah, but that's a break for LCA because that was a big time.
Ruffin goes to the top. They got the Pyre I and Copenhaver's dotting out I. Ruffin comes in motion. Quarterback Hodge fakes the Copenhaver. Back of the pass. Here's he's hit as he releases it, and it's caught at the 38. Cotton hauls it in. Curtis, any relation?
No, sir.
It was a nice job. Again, Hodge is an excellent quarterback himself in his own right.
Look at that. He's hit, and he didn't let – that's what his coach said. He throws a lot of balls under a lot of duress, and he puts it right in there.
Yeah, Will Bivens was coming from behind and hit him just as he threw the football, but it was a nice throw. LCA looks like they're trying to play some man a lot this game, Curtis. I noticed sometimes they bail out of the man into a zone look, but most of the time they're in man.
They do. They have a lot of confidence in their DBs, and they play some complex things going between man and zone.
Hodge goes under center at the 39-yard line. First down. Gets the Copenhaver. Runs the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or two. Then he's hit and knocked down there. Lassou got him. I see 26 flying through there, Adams, but he's not the one who made the stop. I think 21 made the tackle.
Yeah, I think 21 made the tackle too, and
that's
was
Bivens.
Yeah, I noticed that the linebackers now are sitting back a little bit further. I think they're trying to read that quarterback counter stuff that they were running early.
Hey, Coach, we have to talk. We got the Holy War next week, Lexington Catholic LCA, the Holy War over in Clays Mill Avenue.
That'll be a fun game to do, too.
Hodge, under center, back to pass, throws it, and incomplete. Throws a little bit high, and that was intended for Hodge, Connor Hodge.
Connor Hodge, yep.
The sophomore brother of Cole Hodge. He's the heir apparent to the quarterback job.
This is a big third down here, a big third down. Curtis, those interceptions in the first half, was that just a bad read by Boley, you think?
Well, they only threw one.
I think the interception from Boley got tipped. The two picks that the Cal quarterback has thrown have been to linebackers that I don't think he saw.
Yeah, I agree.
We talked about recognizing the interceptor, and he did not recognize the interceptor.
3rd and 9, Hodge wants to pass, throws, he's got a receiver. Copenhaver, 20, 10, 5, he's going to walk it in, touchdown, as he beat the outside linebacker, Hunter Adams.
All right, give us a play-by-play here, Curtis.
This is one of the problems you get into if you try to play too much man-to-man, is if you get an athlete like that and the coach like Cantwell schemes it open, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, Curtis, that is his 3rd touchdown tonight for Copenhaver. He would have 4 if he hadn't dropped that screen pass in the very first play of the game.
That looked like just a simple wheel route, too, and he just outran the guy. That's a tough coverage, though. It's really hard to cover that if you're, a linebacker and you're up against a really good athlete.
Yeah. Jackson Bergman comes in for the extra point. He still hasn't missed one this year. 17, now make it 18 out of 18. 28-14, Cal on top of LCA. 8:27 to go in the third quarter. Here at the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Stadium on PrepSpin.com. We'll be back.
Unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and Snap Deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Well, welcome back. We're discussing a good point. Hayes Browning, a defensive coordinator, that was here at LCA before said they're running maybe a little too much man, LCA.
Here's the Bergman kick, and it's going to sail back in the end zone and be a touchback out to the 20. But, you know, even though Cutter-Broley's got the bad will, he's still a great quarterback, Coach.
Yeah, he's going to be limited if he tries to run the football, but his passing, again, he started catching on there at the end of the first half. So,
like we said many times, we try to get some stats. We apologize for that. We'll get them next week when they're Catholic to find out what the numbers are on these quarterbacks.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We know we've seen a couple of receivers for both teams really look.
I tell you,
good.
Parker Cheney has been the star for LCA.
Yeah.
He's a stud. He became a stud as a sophomore in the state championship against Beechwood. To the 30, 35, 38-yard line. Ball pops out, and it's recovered.
Yeah.
And it's recovered by Cal. Number 12 got on it. That's Heidenreich.
We're seeing the way they're handling the football. It just looks like they're holding the ball out too far. We had a fumble in the first half by Brown where his foot kicked the ball, which meant he was really stinging that ball out there.
Well, you're going to turn the ball back over to Cal now. They're already up 2 scores, Coach. So
that's
not a good sign for LCA right now with 8:19 in the third.
Yeah, the turnovers really hurt them. They pulled that tackle around, and he had a really good block on the line of scrimmage to lead the runner through, but just got to cover that ball.
Gavin Copenhaver behind Jalen McRoberts. Fake quarterback Hodge. Rolls right and breaks an ankle tackle, throws it, and almost picked off. I tell you, that was close to being an interception there by Nathan Barnhart.
Now they went back to the big tight end again, who's made some big plays in this game. LCA has really adjusted their defense a little bit now, I think, to put a little bit of pressure on, too.
Curtis is a big series to LCA's defense. They need to stop him here.
They really need to stop the momentum right here, or this could be bad. If they let Cal score right here, it could be bad for their mentality.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Mentality ain't good if it's bad, is it, Coach?
Yep, you're right about that. I wonder who get a chance to see who they play next.
Hodge now backs off at center, now goes under center. And that's going to be too much time, I believe.
We got a final, guys.
Final score?
Frederick Douglass over Dunbar, 55-7.
55-7, Douglass over Dunbar. What's wrong with your Bulldogs, Coach?
They bit off more than they could chew.
Well, they did against Woodford County, too.
Bulldogs do that sometimes.
Speaking of Woodford, they're up 41-0 over Tate's Creek.
Woodford County, they're a good team. 2nd and 15. Hodge to Copenhaver, breaks the tackle and hit, still running to the line of scrimmage. Got about 5 of them back, maybe 6. He is stopped there by Brown.
Yeah, actually, the edge player on that side, Hunter Adams, played that pretty well. He fought the block off.
Yeah,
it actually turned into a double-team block, but he escaped that block and helped make that tackle.
Yeah, Major Brown making the stop.
So it's 3rd and long, and this is a big, big down. They can't let these receivers open.
They need to pay particular attention to 87 right here, the tight end.
Yeah, he's always open. Hodge back in the pocket. Here comes a blitz.
Yes.
He throws it, and it's going. That was a good job blitzing. And let's see what they see if they make the call here. Looks like it's going to be punting the ball for Cal, and so they will get the ball back.
Why was that not a grounding penalty? I've read that rule so many times in the rule book, and according to KHSA and according to the rule book, that is a grounding penalty.
And you got a new rule book this year, didn't we?
Yeah, I've been studying that thing, and I tell you what, I wouldn't want to have to. Being an official is a hard job. You have to get accustomed to all those things.
So Berrickman will punt, low snap, picks it up, gets the kickoff, and it's going to be back to the 15-yard line as it goes to the 18-yard line, touchdown. As Cheney just had to watch the ball as he couldn't return it.
Did you see how soft that field is with that ball hit?
Yeah.
Again, this is a brand new field, just played on, and it's soft. It is soft, and that ball is not going to bounce very far or very long.
You're right. So 18-yard line, that's where LCA will have it, down a couple of scores, and they need to get a score in a hurry.
Yeah, and they need to go into maybe their tempo. Maybe we need to quicken up the tempo a little bit against this defense. They've got some teams playing both ways.
That's what they did right before halftime, and I think it really helped them. They played really well with their tempo.
They did. They got the touchdown. Cutter Boley, 6'6", junior quarterback. Gives to Emerson, and he's up to maybe the 8. Let's see where they mark him at, about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, there's again a couple people on that play, 52 for one, in on that tackle. Let's see, that's
McCowan.
Yeah.
7:05 to go, third quarter. 28-14, Cal on top of LCA. Does this surprise you at all, Coach?
It surprises me, yes, but not the way LCA has turned the ball over, Gary. That makes a big difference.
Boley throws a good pass to Cheney. Breaks a tackle up to the 32. He's got the first down as Cotton was on coverage.
Yeah, and did a nice job of catching that football. Again, are we seeing anything that resembles the run and shoot or the any kind of spread offensive stuff?
Well,
Curtis?
that was one of our old plays there. That was an all-curl play with a little bit of window dressing with the running back going in motion.
Window dressing.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
Well, that helps those linebackers, too. It keeps their eyes off them.
Boley sends Brown, and in motion, back to pass. Those near side, a good catch by Brown, and he's going to take it to the 43-yard line. Now they're starting to look pretty sharp. He went to Evan Brown that time. And I tell you what, Parker Cheney, the play before. Now here's the throw. Threw a good ball, Coach.
Yeah, and I'm seeing better protection too, actually. I'm seeing a little double team stuff going on and better protection. We have a player down for Cal.
Cramping. I've seen a lot of those this year.
Hey, while we're here, just stay here for a minute while this is going on. You two guys were coaching here back in the day. Tell me a little bit about your experience here coaching at LCA, Curtis. And
well, it was a great thing coming over. I came here from Henry Clay, and it was a different type of atmosphere here to work with the people here, with Coach Raines, with you. You've been a lifelong friend of mine ever since for the last 15 years or so, and coming here really changed my career and my mentality, I think.
Yeah, Hayes, what about you?
I just look back on the years fondly because I was an up and comer, and it was an opportunity to be a part of a special group of men. And you, Coach, some of you guys who'd been head coaches, you and Ray Graham, and of course Paul Raines, being mentors for a young coach, having an opportunity to see that it was more than just coaching football, how we tried to build character into the young men, and I took that with me. I've tried to take that with me everywhere I've gone since.
And you're a principal right now.
Elementary school principal. A little change of pace from defensive coordinator of a football team. So,
well, I don't know. From what I've seen the elementary school students, yeah, you're still doing it.
I'm actually living back home in Western Kentucky, in my hometown of Greenville, Kentucky. I'm from Muhlenberg County, and I moved back several years ago and coached there for a while, and now I'm in administration.
Well, good. Well, I sure appreciate both of you guys. I had a lot of fun coaching with you, and I learned a lot from both of you.
Cutter Boley back in the shotgun. There's Cheney in motion. Rolls to left, fakes. He's a deep drop, getting pressure. Boley is going to be sacked at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good example of his ankle, Gary. He just couldn't get away. He could not escape from that.
Now he's
rush.
really hurting.
Yeah.
He's really hurting. They're going to bring out the athletic trainer to work with him as he gets up and has to hobble off.
Yeah, you're not going to carry me off the field. We're going to just get off the field right now. So they're going to have to replace him, and they have injuries too. I mean, who's their backup right now, Gary?
Well, Drew Neveson in there, so he can be the backup. And Will Nichols, I believe, is the backup.
Nichols is a good athlete, so that's possible. Yep, Nichols is coming in. You're right.
Well, this would be a great opportunity if Drew Neves was healthy. I mean, because he led them to the state championship 2 years in a row, and he's not even in there.
But he's coming back, right? I mean,
yeah, the Pikeville game.
Yeah.
So here's Nichols in their quarterback. Second down at 21 at the 31 in the movement. And that's going to be against LCA.
Don't get frustrated now.
That's a common thing when you get a new snap, new quarterback cadence. The first play, it's very difficult for the O-line.
Yeah,
what's his name?
The voice is different and everything else. Yeah, you're right. Well, they may have to depend on the running game here, and I wouldn't have much confidence the way they're running the ball now.
Well, I know, but Nichols, capable passer.
He's a capable runner.
He's left-handed, throws it, and it's caught. And it's caught by Brown up to the 40-yard line. And he got about 15 yards back. They're going to be third and about 6. I tell you, this kid could throw it.
Yeah. I've noticed that I've noticed that these guys really catch the football well. I mean, other than that first one that ricocheted off the hands of Nichols, they really catch the ball well. Look the ball in, and
that sack really took them back, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now it's third and long, about 12 yards.
Formation into the boundary like this, I don't know about it. I mean, are they going to run a screen out of this, you think?
They could. Nichols waiting for the snap. Nichols, here comes a blitz, gets out of it, cuts to the near side. Here he comes, and there's linebackers there, and they're going to get him short of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he closed on the ball because he knew he was going to get hit, but there wasn't much to go there.
This Cal team is very well coached.
What do you think of the defense here, Curtis? What are they? What is their philosophy, you think, coming into this game?
I think they know the particular. They have them scouted up really well. They're lining up and running to the ball, playing fast. They don't do anything that's very complicated, so it lets their kids be very confident and play quick.
Yeah, I've noticed they moved the nose guard a little bit off their shoulder now. He's been playing head on in the first half, and now
There's a good punt inside the 10, rolling down to about the 8-yard line. Good punt by Nichols.
Excellent punt. Well, long way to go, but again, you got to have to play defense here.
If LCA could come up with a big turnover here and maybe take a fumble in or interception, they could make a game out of this.
Yeah, I think that they haven't been tested deep for a while. I think if I was Cal, I would open up on first or second down and throw the ball down the field.
Christian Academy of Louisville, Lexington Christian Academy. It's like Louisville playing Kentucky, isn't it?
It is. That'll be a big game this year for UK.
Kentucky plays Florida tomorrow in the Swamp. Cole Hodge. He's got Copenhagen with 3 touchdowns to his right. And Hodge has the other touchdown on the keeper. Hodge going to keep it, tucks it, and he's going to be hit, but he drives it up the 14-yard line before Brown gets him. Major Brown.
Still too much yardage.
We talked about a lot of Browns on this team. Xavier Brown played last year. He is playing at Virginia now and on the field quite a bit for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he was pretty impressive when he played. He played defense too. He was a really good defensive player and a receiver.
We've got an injured player down. We'll take a break here on Prep Spin 28-14. Cal on top of LCA. Claire.
Don't forget to pack 5 pairs of clean underwear.
Okay, Mom.
What's wrong with these? I think we're gonna need a bigger suitcase.
This is a Mingy moment.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Paul.
Welcome back here. The Lexington Christian Academy has Cal backed up here. Got to play some defense.
Hodge passes over near side and incomplete. Went through the hands of his receiver, Ruffin, and it nearly was picked off by Hunter Adams.
If Hunter Adams would have been there a second sooner, that could have been
fallen.
That would have been 6 for sure.
It could have changed the whole game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep. I think
Hayes, what are you seeing defensively here?
Well, they went to a 4-down front there, which I haven't seen LCA do at all tonight. So a little adjustment there. Maybe they're going to try to change things up here so they got them backed up.
3rd down and about 5. Got to watch Copenhaver here. He's been huge tonight. Both sides of the ball. To the left, quarterback steps up, throws, and almost intercepted. But Barker Cheney came flying through there and almost picked that one off. Parker Cheney's a gamer.
Did LCA change coverages, Curtis?
Yeah, they went to a even front, and that caused them to have to change their coverage, and that was allowing the defensive back to see the ball and make a break on that ball, which is an advantage of not playing man.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be in man much more in this game.
They'll be punting from their end zone. Barrickman will punt it back at the end zone, and LCA should get pretty good field position. Here's a snap, high punt, and it's going to be a fair catch. And Cheney doesn't come up and catch the ball. I'm not sure why. And they'll have to, where the guy touched it, to be up, and the reference marking it back here, but it should be up where the guy touched the ball. Right?
First touch.
That's what I'm saying.
First touch, yeah.
That's the wrong spot. Should be up about 43.
Maybe they said he didn't touch it.
He did touch it. Can we see that again, Aaron?
Let's see if I can get it.
We want to see the replay. See if the Cal player touched the ball. I'm pretty sure he did. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the game. I don't think we can get that.
I was trying to get there, but they're already back out.
Yeah. LCA, Nichols in at quarterback. Will is a 6-foot senior. Twins the left side. Waiting for the snap out of the gun. Rolls to the left. Steps up, throws it, and almost intercepted.
Both of these.
I can get back to that kick real quick.
Okay, we're going to look at that punt again.
Here it comes.
No, it was not touched.
No. He kind of jerked like it was, but he was trying to get away from it.
So they got a player down, I think, another cramp. Player on the sideline. Cotton.
Yeah, we have one in back. Yeah, one in the middle of the field, too.
Doug Charles is coming out.
Again, cramping. I tell you what, it's not that hot out there, but it is humid. But I honestly believe that the soft field can cause that problem as far as cramping goes.
The kids are not used to how spongy it is. I was out there twice already tonight, and the field is really spongy.
Yeah, it's first time it's been played on, and again, that can be a little bit of a problem. All right, Curtis Cottonby, offensive coordinator here. What are we going to do?
Well, the running game is struggling. You can't totally abandon it, but I think whatever your backup quarterback can do right now, they've been sprinting him out, which seems to be his favorite thing. But you've got to do whatever his favorite stuff is to try to move the ball here.
Yep.
Well, he's shaking up now. I'm not sure he's going to stay in there, quarterback, as he comes off Gimpy.
Yeah. Yep. Paul Range is on the sideline yelling, "Polecat, polecat."
Paul Raines is on that sideline now, isn't
he? He wants him to run the polecat offense.
Parker Cheney's in at quarterback now. 6-foot junior. Cheney can do just about everything. Might as well. This is the third quarterback used tonight.
He's really been good in this game.
Cheney is going to keep it on a Wildcat.
Don't come in there.
Rolling around. There's Copenhaver to smack him down.
Copenhaver's everywhere. Again, that looked like just a quarterback sweep probably should have stayed outside.
Copeland never plays much bigger than what they list him at, 5'11", 185. He plays much bigger than that, doesn't he?
He does, and he's reading the offense very well in this whole game.
3rd and 10 for Parker Cheney and company. And they have 33 in the ball game. He gets a quarterback, rolls left, gets a block, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And going over to get him was Isaac Patrick.
Yeah, you're right. They're trying to stay outside, but again, you got to make those blocks too. They have to get there quickly. Number 33 for LCA is Mac Darland. He's a 6'1" freshman in the game. Probably just want to use him as a blocker. They've seen something in practice probably where he's a good blocker.
Jamie Lee Patterson, another good freshman, hasn't played tonight, but he's a neighbor of ours. 4th down and set to punt it. And it's going to be punt to the near side, 30-yard line, roll down 25, and down to the 23-yard line.
All right. So I think LCA, they're in trouble right now. They're in their 3rd quarterback, and I don't see any relief coming. But you've got to play defense.
Wildcat and have to put number 6 back there in the Wildcat on 3rd and 10. It's just limiting. There's nothing you can do.
Like I said, you don't have Drew Nevis. If you had Drew Nevis, you'd have a really good, capable backup quarterback. But
absolutely,
he he injured his meniscus in the first game, and he's going to be back for Pikeville.
Okay, philosophically, we're in a situation here where you're in trouble at quarterback on the offense. Do you take chances on defense now, trying to get a big turnover? Do you do some things that you wouldn't normally do?
I absolutely think they will, yes.
Minute 57 in the 3rd, 28-14. Cal on top of LCA, White Greer Maggard Orthopedics Stadium. And Hodge hit hard, knocked down to the 25-yard line, and getting over to make the stop was Major Brown.
Yeah, Will Blevins maybe overran that a little bit. We talk about defensively, when you penetrate, you don't want to go too far upfield. They can cut inside you too easily, and I think that's what happened there.
A minute 27 to go, 3rd quarter. Hodge has been outstanding. We don't have stats or we don't have his numbers, but he's been outstanding. Hodge passing near side to Cotton, 35, 40, 45, 50. Does he stay in bounds? Still running 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Did he go out of bounds?
Well,
no, touchdown.
Yeah, he said touchdown. I guess he stayed in bounds. Now, let's see what kind of a tackling we got going on here. Yep, just a little curl pattern. The corner didn't play outside like he should.
Looked like he went out of bounds. Looked like he went out up about the 40, but they didn't see it. So here comes.
That's a nail in the coffin right there.
Bergman, because you don't have Cutter Boley to bring you back.
You don't have any.
With the championship expectations that LCA has right now for the rest of this game, what they need to look for is that they don't quit, that they continue with their expectations.
35-14 Cal on top. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
Well, here we are back again, and Cal's extended their lead, and our LCA's in trouble. They're in trouble offensively for sure.
Maybe they can take one back, but I tell you, this is a good tackling Cal team.
They are a really good tackling team,
led by Copenhaver.
Team.
Copenhaver's outstanding. Here's a Berkman kick, and he kicks it back at the end zone, and Brown just watches it go back, touchback.
Hey Gary, Lexington Catholic up over Pleasure Ridge Park 42-19.
42-19, the Lions over PRP. That's on our that's bonus coverage tonight. So bonus coverage, Lexington Catholic all over PRP. It'd be Lex Cath and the LCA next Friday, 7:30 at Catholic. It'd be a kickoff. That'd be the Holy War, Coach.
Holy War, and there better be some serious faith healing on quarterbacks before they go down there for sure. Something going on.
I think Cutter Bowley is going to be okay. Just need him some time to heal up that ankle or right foot, whatever it was.
Yeah. I'm more worried about 24.
Yeah, he got injured too, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked like he was really hurting.
Parker Cheney came in as a third quarterback, and 1:05 to go here in the third quarter, and Berkman said going to kick it off again.
Really the difference, even when Cutter was still in the game, Cal's winning the running game and they're tackling better.
Yep.
That's true.
That's what it's all about.
Here's the kick. And Brown takes it at the 7, comes to the 10, the 20, and runs out at the 25-yard line. That's where LCA will have it, down 3 scores.
Yeah, that's they're in a tough situation with a minute to go.
In the third.
One of the things, Hayes, I always appreciated about you defensively was you did a lot of in practice, you did a lot of competition, if I remember correctly. And I always got a kick out of that because you had guys competing all the time in drills. And I think that's what you have to do. Because really, when you get down to it, it's blocking and tackling in this game.
Pursuit was a huge key to try to get as many as we wanted all 11 of the ball before that whistle blew and play with that mentality.
So Will Nichols is back in at quarterback,
Good.
24. Parker Cheney's out to the far side. Emerson's alone back. A minute to go. Nichols gets to Emerson. Emerson hit and tackled again. And wrapping him up was Batcher and Copenhaver.
Yep.
Cal's been running down that counter from behind, which I'm assuming the quarterback is supposed to read that.
Yeah.
And they haven't been doing that. They haven't pulled a single one all night.
I don't think I'd run that play. I don't think I'd run that play anymore. It hasn't worked yet tonight.
Nichols would be a perfect person to do that read to that little zone read action.
Nichols has Emerson with him.
He's
fakes
looking.
Emerson.
There you go.
Rolls it left side. Cuts it back. Good run this time. It takes up 34-yard line. It'll be third and about a yard or two.
Lord help us. We're watching a Christian school, and we got a prophet here in the daggone trailer.
Nostradamus, as he called that play before they ran it. Tuck it back, right?
That's right. That's right. That should be the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter, and LCA's got their work cut out for them.
Thanks,
Cal
guys.
35-14. Be back here on PressBin.com.
Thanks, guys.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
We're back here at LCA at White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Stadium. The Asbury Bowl. We want to thank, what was her name?
Curtis Cotton and Hayes Browning.
And the lady that joined us at halftime.
Oh, McCord.
Yeah, Miss McCord for joining us at halftime from Asbury. And,
she was exciting.
Yeah, she was fired up.
She was fired up.
She got me fired up.
It's good. I'm glad Asbury's doing things like this. It's really important to put themselves out there, and she sure sold me on their college.
Third down at about 2. They'll probably go for it even if they don't get it. Down 3 scores. Nichols fakes it, cuts it back, still running 30. He's going to be about a yard short.
She'll run that counter, but I think they were ready for it that
Copenhaver made the stop again, Coach.
Of course he did. I wish we had some tackling stats.
Yeah, I know we asked for stats, but we weren't able to get them.
I'm seeing a little bit, I don't know, I'm seeing a little bit of hands on the hips and walking around a little bit by some of these big linemen.
Well, remember, LCA's playing up. This is a 3A team. Number 1 in 3A, they're 2A.
A darn good 3A team.
Exactly. Number 1 team in the state, number 1 team I've seen. There's a give, they did not get the first down.
Yep.
Short at the 34-yard line, and Cal takes over.
Yep, and number 16 on the tackle.
Copenhagen.
Guess who? Yep. I think that's one of those things where you have to identify that dude and have somebody on him every play, because he's doing a lot of tackling.
We're doing a game on Prep-Spin tonight. Join us next Friday. We'll be at Lexington Catholic. They were winners tonight of PRP, and it'll be the Holy War, Lexington Catholic, LCA, 7:30.
Well, they're just a couple miles apart, aren't they?
Yeah, just go down up here to Reynolds Road, turn left, go right on Clay's Mill, you're down there. Right?
Yep, those battles have been pretty good.
Hodge, under center, gives Copenhaver. He's to the 30, 25, 20, still running down to the 13-yard line. There's a start of the game right there.
Without question, he's the star of the game. Again, coming from behind, Bruce Drake had to hit him from behind and knocked him forward, but somebody has to tackle the guy.
1st and 10 for Cal. 11 minutes to go in the ball game.
Hunter Adams also in on that tackle.
At the 12-yard line.
We're seeing a really good football team, guy. Who could beat them in 3A?
Maybe Paducah. I don't know. Take a really good team, Coach.
Take a really good team.
They tackle well. They do run well. They pass well. Do everything well. Copenhaver to the 5. Cuts it back. Touchdown. His 4th touchdown of the game. That's 4.
4 touchdowns in the game.
Would have 5. Remember, he dropped that opening pass.
I don't know what LCA is doing there. Just diving at the feet of the offensive blockers.
Injured player down. 10.5 to go in a ball game.
We're close to a running clock here, aren't we?
$10:30 to go.
Good crowd here tonight, Gary.
Real good crowd.
What do you think? Lexington Catholics, they're rolling a little bit now. I think they're.
Yeah, PRP was a really good football team, and they
spanked
them tonight.
They're going to be ready.
Yep.
Hey guys, we got a shootout going on down to Nicholasville. West Jessamine 42, Harrison 33.
42.
Third quarter.
West Jessamine and Harrison County 42-34. West Jessamine on top.
Well, Woodford County score, we got that one, didn't we?
Yeah, they are.
54-0 was the final.
Yeah.
I tell you, Woodford County's for real.
They're going to attempt a field goal here, Gary. Why not with that lead?
PAT.
Point after touchdown.
That's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, they just scored. The injury threw me off.
Kick is up, and he's still perfect. This young man has done nothing but make extra points. 42-14, 10:30 to go. We'll be back on press spin.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
It won't go up there soon.
All right. Welcome back. We're scooting chairs around in here again. 42
No,
to
not
14.
me. I can't scoot it up with this. Looks like there's a big bump here or something stopping me from scooting it up.
42-14 with 10:30 to go.
Berkman, he's been a busy man tonight. Near side to Brown. He fumbled. Oh, my goodness. Out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
That's right. They're going to have the ball on the 1.
Things go from bad to worse for LCA.
Yeah, you just don't field that one. You're just going to let that one go.
If it went out of bounds, it'd been good field position.
So now you're backed up on the 1 yard line, 42-14. You're using your second or third string quarterback, and you're playing against an extremely good defense. And the only thing you can say for LCA is they scored against them, and that was the only team so far this year to score against Cal.
Yeah, they scored 2 touchdowns with. Remember, at one point this was a 21-14 ball game.
Yeah, they scored that touchdown there, and that, as far as I was concerned, and you too, they were back in the game.
Will Nichols from the end zone. What a beautiful stadium here now with the new turf. Nichols rolls to the left. He's going to gets it out, fumble, and picked up, and got there and falling on the ball was number 41, Coach.
Now, number 41 for Cal, that's Enberg. Nathan Enberg. A 6-foot junior. Well, Gary, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I understand Nichols. I understand what he did there. I mean, he knew he was going to be tackled for a safety, and he just threw a little pitch out there, a little pass. But the fumble just gave the Cal the ball on the 5 yard line. See a lot of discussion going on with the team.
A lot of new players in there along the defensive line.
Down offense too.
Yeah.
A new offensive line, it looks like.
Cole Hodge is still in the quarterback.
And that big tight end still in there too.
Number 3, and he's going to be hit hard at the 4 yard line.
Yeah, number 11 again for LCA. The guy with 2 names.
Look at this hit again.
Number 3, Coach. Who's that for Cal? 3.
3 for Cal?
Yeah. I don't have him listed on my depth chart.
Jeffrey Vanzana.
So he's in there. Running back. Spelling Copenhaver. He's going to be our star of the game. 9:40 to go. Give right side, and a running back gets in. Touchdown. Who'd you say that was?
Vanzana. Jeffrey Vanzana.
Vanzana.
5'8" freshman in the game. Scores his first touchdown probably of his career. Little bounce outside, good blocking on the side, and get a missed tackle. I think if LCA has learned anything from this game is they're going to have to go back to some fundamentals, Gary. They're going to have to do some. They have to get some people healthy. You're right. Period. That's good. That's exactly right. But defensively, they need to get back to some fundamentals.
48-14, 34-point lead. Well, he's going to go for the PAT where he's perfect, and he's still perfect. So it's 49-14, 35-point lead. There'll be no running clock yet anyway. 9:41 to go in the ball game. Cal all over LCA here at the White Greer Magnet Orthodontics Stadium on the Prep Spin Asbury Bowl. We'll be back.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way.
Here's Bergman. He's been one of the busiest guys, maybe the busiest guy on the field.
Yeah.
Besides Copenhaver. Here's the kick, and it's going to be in the end zone, touchback. Rafferty's one of our sponsors, UK Healthcare Sports Medicine, Whitaker Bank, White Greer Magnet Orthodontics, the BIM Group, Clark's Pump and Shop, Return, Refresh, Refuel, Crown Trophy, Hallway Feeds, Hello Garage, Howard Real Estate since 1974, Ken's Autos, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Mingy Beef Jerky, Rafferty's, Specialist U, or Rafferty's. They got some good stuff over there.
UK Healthcare is really doing a good job sponsoring this prep spin.
Nichols sends Brown out to the top, Cheney to the bottom, in the backfield with Emerson. Now Brown
That's a penalty.
shifts. Yep.
Yeah, a little penalty. That shift fooled probably a rookie in there. Let's see, number 25? Number 25 for Cal is Jason Hillard, another freshman. So they've got a lot of replacements in there now.
And a freshman, they got some good-looking young players. LCA, Will Nichols, been in the quarterback. Parker Cheney played a little bit. Nichols fires. He's got Brown to the 30 and tackled right there.
Forward progress gave him a first down, though. That's a
first down to 32.
Good for Nichols. He got a nice pass completion in.
So Nichols will try to get something going for LCA. Rolls left, sets, throws, and off the fingertips of Cheney.
Yeah, a little bit far out in front of him. He rolled to his left side. He's a left-handed quarterback. Let the ball go a little too wide. So it's going to be second now. Second and 10. We'll see how this goes. We got some different players in there now.
Yeah. Darlin, number is 33. He's in there, a running back. Barnhart split out to the left. Nichols and hit Darlin is going to be dropped down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, the only thing good about it I can say there is number 65 for LCA. Really nice block downfield. 65 did a great job. Trenton Hale, senior.
Christian Academy of Louisville, 49. Lexington Christian, 14. Next week it'll be the Holy War, Lex Cath and LCA.
Gary, if you get a chance, check and see who Cal plays next week. That should be interesting.
Nichols throws it deep. He's
is.
got Cheney, and Cheney wants interference. He was covered up by 15, but I don't think he interfered.
No, the ball was underthrown, and again for Nichols, as far as he's probably not a trained quarterback. You got to let that ball go a little easier. If you're going to throw that fade, you got to throw it right away.
You got to quit giving me these assignments, Coach.
You're so good with that phone.
Well, I know, but
okay,
I got one hand.
We'll do it later.
Anyway, 8:34. That stops the clock on an incompletion. It's 4th down to 16, and Nichols in to punt.
Yeah, you almost have to punt here. The game's is beyond your reach now. So
it doesn't matter who Cal plays; are going to beat them. I don't think they'll get beat this year.
I'd love to see them win the state championship.
Bounces back inside, picked up at the 15. Return to the man returns
There's
up to
tackle.
the 25-yard line.
That's a nice tackle there by number 28 for Lexington Christian. Addison Haney, a senior, 6 foot wide receiver and a senior again.
They play Owensboro Catholic.
They're supposed to be decent.
They got Mercer County, Henry County, DeSales, Western Hills, Eastern. I see them going undefeated. They might bring in their backup quarterback. Look for that.
Yeah, I think that is right now. Number 18's in there.
At the 27-yard line.
Colin Daniels at quarterback now.
Daniels gives to the freshman running back up to the 32-yard line.
Yep.
The running back?
Yeah, Vanzana. Freshman. A lot of substitutes on both sides of the ball. I think Cal's going to have a nice, pleasant ride home tonight. They seem to be very healthy, very confident, play good defense.
Well-coached team, Coach.
Well-coached. You're right.
32-yard line, be second and about 5. Van Zan's in the backfield. Daniels the quarterback for Cole Hodge. Daniels gets Van Zan's, and he's up to the 34-yard line. 3rd down, about 3.
It's a little defense there that LCA's playing pretty good defense right now, making some good tackles and some good plays. Another player down on the field.
One of the linemen, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to get up and try to make his way off.
Yeah, 61 for Cal. The injured player is Noah Haslip, senior.
7 minutes and 2 seconds to play in this ball game. Well, it's been a good game for a first half, Coach, and then it's been all Cal in the second. And I've enjoyed doing the game with you and Aaron Rose, our producer, William Warfield, the king of stream, and Joe Allen on the videography.
Yeah, it's a shame that it turned out this way. We didn't get a chance to really see Cutter Bowling do his thing, coming up with an injury. He just had turned the corner too. He had struggled a little bit in the first quarter, but boy, he turned it on there in the end of the first quarter and the second quarter. But the injury just stopped him.
Daniels, pressure, throws it complete to the 40-yard line. Catch is made. That's going to be a 1st down. Complete, and catch was made by number 11.
Yeah, number 11. Will Bivens on the tackle, by the way. Bryce Wilson made the catch.
Bryce Wilson, 40-yard line. Van Zan's in there, running back. Daniels, the quarterback, 6:15 to play. Daniels gives Van Zan's and up to the 43-yard line. He's tackled, and up to getting was Adams.
Yeah, nice tackle by Adams on that play. And Major Brown, too. Major Brown's still in there, Gary.
Yeah, Major Brown's starter, still in the ball game.
Yeah. We got a few starters in there.
I think
Evan Brown's out there at corner.
And number 6 is in there for Cal.
Yeah, number 6 is Redmond.
For Cal.
Yeah, Britt Redmond. Sophomore.
So a lot of freshmen and sophomore in the game for Cal right now. Daniels is a good-looking quarterback.
He really is.
Good size.
Yeah.
What year did you say he was? Gives the Van Zan's. Let's add an ankle tackle by Brown. Nice play by Major Brown.
Thank goodness. To answer your question, Gary, Colin Daniels is a freshman.
Wow.
Bring a freshman in and stand in there and play some ball. I tell you what, that's
Daniels,
impressive. Yeah.
But the starter, Hodge, is only a junior.
Yeah.
He's back next year.
They're loaded. I'm telling you, they're loaded.
Cal is going to be good for years to come, aren't they?
They are.
LCA is a very good team. Don't take anything away from LCA. When Cutter Bowl is healthy, they're as good as anybody in the state.
No, they'll be back.
Snap to Colin Daniels. Those near side, incomplete, almost picked off by Cheney.
Yeah, he had that ball resting on his hand. It looked like he never got a really good grip on it. That pass was a wounded duck. So that's going to force a punt.
After the game, we'll have our UK's Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Right now, our leading candidate, Copenhaver.
No question about it. Both sides of the football.
Gavin Copenhaver, a senior running back and linebacker.
Pretty impressive young man.
I bet he had 15 tackles.
I bet he did.
Here's the punt. Low. And it's Bergman and at the 23, 25-yard line.
Well, LCA's probably got some subs coming in here. I'm pretty sure they've used just about every quarterback they have.
That was Braylon Moss who returned the punt. There's a flag down. What else? 4:25 to go in the ball game. It's all Cal.
Let's see what we got here by the white hat. Personal foul. Personal foul against LCA. I'm sure. Whoa. That didn't go over too well with the coaching staff.
No. Got to back them up even further. 4:25 to go in the game.
I'd be interested in hearing, Coach, what he says after this game, because his team is just, other than the fact that the quarterback got hurt, which is important, obviously. Yes. They made too many mistakes, Gary.
I know, but Cutter Boley, if he'd been in there healthy, I think it's a totally different game. I really do. I think he's that good. If he was totally healthy, Coach. I mean, I'm a believer. I think he's really good.
He wasn't healthy after the first quarter, was he?
No.
Oh,
that's Darland.
Whoa.
25, cuts it up near the 30. Got the 30 with their first down there. Good run by Darland.
Yeah, 13 in on the tackle. Franklin for Cal. Pushed them out of bounds.
Final Scott County over Bryan Station 21-20.
So Scott County comes back from 20-0 deficit and beats Bryan Station 21-20.
Bryan Station's in trouble now. They're 0-3, I think.
Well, don't count them out yet. Glass half empty, half full, not half empty. Nichols, right side and running up to the 30-yard line.
Some young people in on the tackle there. First to hit him, I think, was, again, 21, Philip Russell.
Darland's got a lot of carries tonight. That's about his 6th, 7th carry.
Yeah. 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go.
That's all that remains, Coach. We'll see a different LCA team at Catholic next Friday, I guarantee you.
Yeah, they just need to get healthy.
Be more positive now. Here's Nichols. Fires it back. Comes to Cheney. Makes a catch. Tries to spin out of it, but he's hit there. 24 got him.
Yeah, 24 is Coball. John Coball, Jr. Yeah, that was a slip screen. Coach Range used to call it
Cheney gets up gimpy. Man,
Coach Range used to call it a jailbreak screen.
Everybody's turning ankles tonight, aren't they?
Good, yeah.
Nichols gives it Darling. He's tripped up at the 33-yard line.
Seeing a lot of extracurriculars here. A little blocking.
24 didn't like the block there by 75.
Yeah, big 75 is McKinney. Garrison McKinney, 6'2", 280.
Yeah,
that's a big gentleman.
He's at center now.
Yeah.
And here's a punt with 2:25 to go in the ball game. LCA's going to have to punt the ball. Hasn't been any offense for LCA here in the second half.
No, none at all.
There's the punt. It goes back inside the 20. No, it comes back.
Die on that field?
Yeah, comes 24-yard line. And I think Cal would just run the clock out here, Coach.
No, I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah, but 35 points.
Yeah.
And after the game, stay with us. We have our UK Healthcare Player of the Game. It's going to be Gavin Copenhaver from Cal. What a ball game he had tonight. He 4 touchdowns and about 15 tackles.
15, probably 15 individual tackles and 5 or 6 more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid was unbelievable. And we don't have stats. We know that without stats that he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Love to see some final stats here at LCA. We know we have them next week. Catholic keeps good stats. Kenny Bourne.
Put his knee down there to start the clock. They just got to run this clock down and out and get on the bus and go home.
Yep. Well, I hope they don't get out there for me. If you want to text Curtis,
I told him.
Cotton, it'd be Copenhaver.
I told him.
So we get Copenhaver in here, and he'll be our star of the game. What a linebacker, running back. Cole Hodges is a great quarterback, but Copenhaver is a difference maker.
Yeah, I'd love to have him on my team, I tell you.
I think any coach would love that guy on their team.
Really.
Minute 30. Colin Daniels just run the clock out.
Yeah, put your knee down.
Boy, he's a good-looking freshman. What's his size, Coach?
Yeah, he's a tall.
18.
Yeah, oops. I know I couldn't find it. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, he's 6. Oh no, this isn't right. It's not right. They have him listed at 5'6".
No. He's about 6'3" or 4.
Looks like he's taller than Hodge.
When we were doing charts early in the week, I told Bridget, I said some of these sizes can't be right for Cal.
Yeah. So Hodge is 6'1", and so
and he's bigger now.
Got to be 6'2".
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. So they'll just let the run and take a knee, let it go down, and then take a knee right there, and Cal will win the ball game 49-14, and we'll get our star of the game in there, Copenhaver. I tell you, I think, Coach, I know you're, but I still think LCA, a healthy Cutter Bowley, they're going to be a fine football team.
And I agree with you. Only thing I'm saying is they've got to correct some mistakes that they've had on coverages, and on offense, and on tackling, Gary. They're a good football team, and they could be a great football team if they get all that straight.
It was Catholic over PRP tonight. I think, what was the final, Aaron, 42-19 or 40? And so Catholic won tonight. We'll come back. It was his final score. Douglas won big over Dunbar. We'll come back to LCA with the post-game show and talk to the star of the game after this on Prep Spin.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Before cheering on the Cats at Rep, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. Return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Our adventures always start at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Kids deserve the space to grow, to play, to explore. And if they get sick or hurt, they deserve a hospital devoted to them. This is our promise, the most advanced care possible, with doctors, nurses, therapists, and surgeons who specialize in getting kids back to simply being kids again. We are UK Healthcare's Kentucky Children's Hospital. And for us, the power of advanced medicine is more than saving lives, it's saving lifetimes.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello Garage.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Don't forget to pack 5 pairs of clean underwear.
Okay, Mom.
What's wrong with these? I think we're gonna need a bigger suitcase.
This is a Mingy moment.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
Good evening. My name is Rob Allery. I'm the Director of Outreach and Athletic Training Services at UK Sports Medicine. I'm excited to present this week's UK Sports Medicine Player of the Game.
We're our star of the game, Coach. And Gavin, I'm going to ask you, and then Coach get into the questions. I know you had 4 touchdowns, but you got to be kicking yourself for that first play of the game. You could have had 5.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was didn't know it was going to be open like that. As soon as the play came out, I seen it. I thought that it might have been open, and those are the hardest balls to catch. It's open, and I just didn't watch it in, and I was kicking myself in the butt, but you got to go on with the play and forget about it.
So offense and defense of both. You know, playing on a new field like this was kind of exciting too to come here. It was a great atmosphere here.
For sure.
There were lots of people from both sides. I thought Cal brought a good crowd.
Yes, sir.
And then what do you tell me a little bit about offensively? What you're thinking out there offensively? Who is your offensive coach?
So it kind of varies. So right here I got Coach McKinney. It's my running back coach. Coach Cantwell, head coach, calls the plays, and then we got Coach Hilliard, the offensive line coach.
Do you feel like you should concentrate on offense or defense?
It's kind of hard. I like to put all that I have on both, so it's kind of hard to say. For college, I'm going for defense, but I like to give just as much effort on offense as I do defense.
Yeah, you had 250 yards rushing. That's probably your career high, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
250 yards rushing. What did you find so open there?
Honestly, it was our line. Our line had a great game, just getting open, making openings, and just that, being able to hit the hole and put a move on them.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of times what you do when you have 250 yards, you take your line out for lunch or dinner, but
for sure.
By the looks of those dudes, you might spend way too much money.
I know.
Hey, the offense, your running back coach, he should help with that.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I get them donuts Saturday morning.
Oh, do you?
I get them donuts, but I don't think that'll be enough for
No,
this
you
game.
need pizza.
Yeah, pizza. Something.
Yeah.
Maybe breakfast and lunch.
Well, I was really impressed with the way your team played all the way around. Your kicking game was good. Your offense, defense, everybody played well. Defensively, what do you like about defense? I mean, is it your position on the field, or do you like the blitz, or you like you're everywhere? I know that.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's not a whole lot that I don't have any favorites. I mean, I like the blitz just because it's always fun to get your nose in all the action. But I also just like to sit back and read the play and make the play.
Yeah.
Well.
Your team is so fundamentally sound at tackling. Not just you, everybody on the team. Is that something that you're from the time you're little, or is that something that you taught at Cal?
Yeah, so whenever I was little, so I didn't move to Cal until I was in 8th grade, but whenever I was little, I know they taught me how to tackle, and in practice, they're always teaching us how to tackle. We're always fitting up. It's nothing hard, but it's just technique. So being able to get our nose on the ball and make the play.
Yeah, I think they all did that. There was every bit of your team. Your secondary played really well.
Yeah.
All the way around. I mean, it just was impressive. We really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, what was it like for you going up against a quarterback like Cutter Boley? He's obviously a really good quarterback. He's been offered by Alabama. He got hurt in the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
Did you realize that, or is it something that you guys just kept going at him?
Yeah, so we knew he was going to be a big threat. We knew we were going to have to get pressure on him because the stud that he is. We just had to continue to keep going at him, putting pressure on him to either make him get out of the game or just get quick passes so we can make the plays that we did.
Yeah, you don't want to give a guy like that time. Your quarterback, excellent job, by the way. Excellent job.
Yeah.
Really good job. We were impressed with that also. So.
Well, we got the star of the game, player of the game is Gavin Copenhaver, there you go,
Thank you,
from
guys.
UK Sports Medicine. And you have a nice trip back to Louisville tonight,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Can you hold that
Yeah, hold that plaque up. Yep. There you go, Gavin Copenhaver, the player of the game. And he had 15 tackles to the boot with the 250 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I mean, the kid sold popcorn. He drove the bus up here, and I think he helped people find the bathroom.
I think so too. I saw him out there directing traffic in the parking lot. As he coming in.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Gavin.
We enjoyed watching you.
Yeah,
buddy.
that's Gavin Copenhaver. We'll be back and wrap it up as they beat LCA tonight, 49-14.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. You might want to wipe the chair off.
Oh yeah, he's a big.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
14 tonight over LCA. And that's for us. We want to thank Aaron Rose producing, William Warfield, the King of Stream, and Joe Allen for Coach Mike Meehan of the Scary Ball. Join us next week, Lexington Catholic and LCA at 7:30 at Catholic. Until then, have a good weekend, everybody.